Good morning, guys. Good morning, good morning. I hope you guys are doing well. We're getting things ready, and I hope I'm not muted like yesterday. Am I muted? I don't think so. Let me see. Okay, we're good. Let me check the audio really quickly to see Lotus and Crochet. Why are you not trying to laugh? Why are we not trying to laugh right now? What is this? What is this while I'm trying to get things figured out? God damn it. Give me just 1 second, and I'll kind of share what we've been kind of ideating. Also, welcome, Lux. I do see you driving. Well, I don't see you driving, but I do see the emotes as well. Give me just 1 quick second to see how the audio sounds from my end, and I'll pretty much just yap about what we're going to be working on today. I think it's fine. Yeah, I think we're good. Okay. Today, or at least yesterday, you guys kind of knew that I basically finished the entire second skit off stream. Primarily we managed to get quite a bit of it done on stream too, but fortunately enough, we now are at the point where we need to basically finish most of the script, because I do have like a rough draft of what we want for the Slimeverse script, but I am trying to like refine it, or at least shorten it down to the point where there's not too much like filler dialogue and whatnot in the actual video itself. We're gonna try to be pretty short and sweet with a lot of different things. So if you are interested in certain aspects for more like nitty-gritty details, we'll probably talk more about that in other future videos. It's hard not trying to laugh at your face, Val. All right. Okay. I will just forget that I even read that out loud. Forget it. Also, hello morning, hello. Hopefully you're having a good afternoon, Vanchika. Good morning, goop afternoon, goop evening, because I know it's very different times depending where you guys are from. But yeah, we kind of sketched out a couple scenes here that we're going to be drawing out. Obviously, there's no like real coherentness to a lot of these. Basically, I'm trying to show how hostile PLEAAASE was in the very beginning of its like manifestation. You kind of seen some of these too yesterday as well, where we kind of showed the little bean structure that'll just grow and manifest into the actual planet that we have for most of the Slimeverse endeavors. But here we just have like some shots where we kind of see more of the environment being like very jagged, very hostile, and very pointy. Very pointy. You can even see, I guess it's not really too well shown right here. Why are we burning stuff up? Why are we trying to burn down the stream? What is going on? We can't forget it since you said it. Me and Lux have been cooking. That's good to hear as well, Crochet. I'm happy that you guys have been working on some more interesting stuff too, whether if it was during work or during your time off. I hope that's been a lot of fun too, because I have been seeing a lot of things that you guys have been ideating and sharing and whatnot, and it's been looking very good. It's been looking very fun as well. What is this? Looks like Pokemon. Oh yeah, these slimes are very much inspired by Digimon, or like really early Pokemon designs. They're very simple, nothing too crazy, but you can kind of see like the ancestors for the slimes and the oozes. It's nothing too crazy. It was just something that I kind of want to have here to show like a side depiction of what they would look like very early on in PLEAAASE's conception. So these are the ancestors for a lot of the OCs that you guys may or may not have created. So yeah, they don't really look like this anymore. Some of these would eventually turn into the Pantheon members that some of you may or may not have seen in the present. Valis, you could have Chief Druttet, the early PLEAAASE slime, be a red slime demigod. Just an idea. The early PLEAAASE slime, it can be, I mean, yeah, I think we can do that too. Because from what I was told, Crochet, I mean, I guess, I'm not sure if this is a pig. I mean, I guess Nox said it on stream at one point. There may have been a different red god before the current red god, so we could work on that a little bit more too. Also, speaking of which, Nox is right there. Hello, Nox. Some would say red slime demigod. Yes. Basically, because there's a character within our D&D endeavors within the past where they are known as Druttuts, and they've basically existed in every single universe that has existed for our little creative endeavors, and having like some variant of them too within the Slimeverse makes a lot of sense. Makes a lot of sense. Burning is good for the environment! What am I hearing? Hey, cheese! I am here. Puzzles keep frying my brain cells out. Oh no. What are you playing, like a puzzle game currently, or are you doing something else? But yeah, enough stalling, guys. I am gonna try to get some of this worked on too. So, our goal, it is our like pseudo Friday. Like we're not gonna be doing too much tomorrow. Tomorrow we're just gonna be playing some Resident Evil 6 with Hades. So if you guys do want to see more of our endeavors there tomorrow, stay tuned for that. But today's gonna be fairly chill as well too, just because I am fairly ahead of what I was originally planning on doing, but I also need to work more on the script itself. So a lot of the behind the scenes stuff right now is just me writing, not really drawing too much. So I'm trying to figure out what scenes we can also include as like filler stuff for our video, and just like some little video moments that we can also include later on too. Hey, hello Meep, welcome. How are you doing today? It's nice to see you. Trying to get this stuff ideated as well. I hope you're having a wonderful day. I hope you're not too tired. What you been up to? Let me get this also situated here. We're just gonna draw a little close-up of these early depictions of slimes and the wild gods, so to speak, because they look very much like animals, more so than the oozes that you'll see in the modern tense, or the modern tense version of the Slimeverse. So let me just start getting to work on these and add a little folder. The slimes are going to be easy because it's just a simple little shape, so I don't have to worry too much about that, but these oozes, I'm going to have like a good reference for them on the side as well. Oh, hello. Hey, Starscream. Hello. Oh, do you want to mess with any lore already made? It was just an idea. Oh, no, I got you, Crochet. I don't know too much of what Nox has planned or made, just because I know they've been busy doing other stuff too. So I will just wait for that to happen whenever that arrives. But there could be some sort of red demigod or some red slime individual that is based off Druttut. We can totally do that. Oh, also, how are you? I'm doing well, Meep. I'm doing very well. I'm happy that it's like basically my pseudo Friday, where I'm gonna take things a bit more chill tomorrow and the day after. But how have you been though? Have you been working? Have you been playing any games? Have you been working on more OC stuff, drawing stuff for your friends? How's life been for the Meep as well? Currently making my Cloudman and his crypto bro boyfriend. Oh, I did see you type about that too in general. I do remember that as well, Starscream. Hopefully that's going pretty fun. Hopefully you're enjoying that time. Oh, anyone know Binary? I don't. I don't know a lick about Binary. Hello, on. Hello. Burger. No, the burgers have already manifested themselves this early. Should I kind of want to make this cell shaded. I don't know if I'm going to really use the pencil effect for these two, because these are pretty simple slime creatures. Can you guess which ancestor or early version of the Pantheon are these? I think one of them's pretty obvious. I think two of them are pretty obvious, but the middle one may be a little tricky for some of you guys to guess. But yeah, two of these these ancestor designs are fairly simple, and I hope you can kind of tell what they're which color they're supposed to be. Valiswa just dives into the void. Well, there they go. I'm nearly done with the immediate lore. Gorthos is right around the corner. I see. So for the campaign that you're in currently, Nox, what is the next big thing that you guys are going to be tackling? So if we have time to work on a Red God and his queen. Sure thing. Absolutely. You can, I'm not trying to rush anything in particular. Like I said, I think I've said this before with the Pantheon team and other people that are working on different assets for the Slimeverse. There's no real deadline for any of that, so if there's like a certain moment that you guys feel would be a better time for you guys to create something, then go for it. And there's genuinely no deadline. I thought for a second, for a reason, I was gonna need like all the Pantheon stuff ready for this video, but in reality, I don't really need everything just completely made right now. I'm doing great. I'm drawing a design for a keychain. Nice. What a keychain design are you making specifically, Meep? Are you doing something like for like an OC? Are you doing something just like a general design, like maybe something that's like an animal, like a certain pattern or print? What design are you working on in particular? Oh no, the binary statement was crazy. Oh god. But maybe someone here can guess the 3 slime individuals that we have here, the ancestral forms, and you'd be surprised how they look after a bunch of time occurs, because all these different slime individuals here have like pretty much the true essence or the core the actual like original cores that all the other slimes within our Slimeverse will derive from. So they may look small, they may look a little too simple, but I promise you their capabilities and the stuff that they can do within the Slimeverse is massive. I mean, a lot of these slimes here actually shape most of the universe that you will engage with in the... Oh god, who's calling me? Already? Okay, let me move that out. Sorry about that. I'm gonna go do more puzzles now. Got you, cheese. Good luck with that. Good luck with that as well. Finally, another male slime god. Oh yeah, finally. After just how many? I mean, I don't mind all the female slime goddesses at all. It's just I personally would like a bit more of a balanced mix between all the Pantheon members. But we'll see. I've made keychain designs before. I just never went through with them. That's fair. I'll say, as someone that's made some keychain designs and keychains as well, Meep, it's a whole process. I mean, it's not really like a hard thing to do. It's like in terms of like designing the actual keychain itself, it's just like talking to the manufacturer, getting a certain deal, and then like making sure you have like everything sorted out with them. It takes a little bit of a minute, but overall it's not too bad of a process, and it can be a lot of fun getting that stuff made. Same. Oh no. I wanted something that was a bit more balanced, and I hope you understand that too, Crochet. These little orbs are fine. I don't know for sure what will happen after the Heartspite Forest. I can only speculate based on what I understand about the Turf War. Okay. That's understandable too, Nox. I just don't know how much, because I know for some parties when it comes to D&D, there are some parties that know a little bit more about like a future roadmap. It's like, oh, after this quest is done, you're gonna go over here and deal with this, or like, oh, after you guys get like this personal story finished, we're gonna work on this guy's personal story. Because I know some DMs that are a little bit transparent in that regard, but I know some DMs also like keeping more secrets to the party, and rightfully so. You know, you want to keep things fresh, and I guess keeping people unsuspecting. Mothman deity coming up, nice. I would say Lux has been sharing a lot of the D&D stuff as well, and I've been a huge fan of seeing that too. So the Mothman deity being developed next is going to be something that I'm personally really excited for, and hopefully, if it isn't too much trouble, I would like to learn a bit more of the lore in regards to that as well. But from what Crochet says, is you guys have been cooking, so in terms of like both the gem deity and the blue deity, so I am very excited to learn more of those intricacies as well too. Oh, something that I did want to say as well, I guess not all of the Pantheon people are here currently, but this is something that I did want to share. There will be combined like duo boons similar to Hades, just because I really liked that idea. So maybe if two gods, or maybe potentially more than two gods, I would just limit it right now to two. If two gods do like a particular individual a lot and they want to bless them with one of their boons, you can have like this unique little collaborative thing where maybe you guys want to design like a unique boon that would fit both of your gods. If like one god really fits like a certain capability, like that could be pretty cool. Hey, also welcome Zen. A little monocle with the coffee cup. That's nice. Also, I did want to say this too. I guess I didn't really explain the scenes too much in the past, but we have some little skits right here that we're gonna have as a filler images while we talk about early Uzeus life. A lot of the hostile environments. We see one of the the slimes just whittling away or just chiseling into the environment itself. You could suspect, or you could assume that the slime that is probably the most densest and able to do a lot of the heavy lifting, being responsible for this, kind of like acting as a pseudo excavator. And then we have like one of the gods' singular eyeball just poking out and being like, what the hell? I didn't even know you were capable of that. And then over here too, we have the poor, I'll just say, violet goddess sinking into a pseudo quicksandy type of liquidy structure. And we have, I guess, what would be a very inventive slime designing something while all the other slimes are trying to get her out. So we have some like small little like funny moments to hopefully share in the video itself. Oh, wait, I say Crochet had a question for Zen. Blue usually doesn't tell us about that unless our character is directly involved with the plot. Example, Leshy and the Heartsplites. Okay, that's understandable. Because I did want to ask, just in case there were just maybe there's some information they did know a bit more about or not. But yeah, every DM is very, very different in that regard. Like, they'll tell quite a bit of what's going on, some will just keep it a secret, and there's nothing wrong with that. There's always I guess a positive, a pro and a con to each approach, so that's cool to hear. I was just a little curious in finding out. It's like, oh, maybe you know a bit of what's going to be in store for the future and whatnot. Because sometimes I know generally what's going on, but other times I'm completely left in the dark. And I don't mind either or. I think I'm not someone who's too, like, upset if I get hit with too many spoilers, because I'm someone that, like, generally likes working on, like, assets when it comes to D&D. So I'm a really bad player in that regard. But yeah, morning to you too, Zen. Good morning, Crow. What's up? Oh yeah, I'll say Crochet did have a question for Zen. Assuming it's something in relation to Pantheon stuff, but it may be something else completely different. But let me try to get these ideated, or not ideated, just lined up in a timely manner. For those of you that did grow up playing Digimon, some of these may look similar to the baby evolutions. And for that, I apologize, because I couldn't think of anything else that was super simple in design and also fairly slime-like. Because I know some of the other slimes we have in the Slimeverse don't look too slime-like. Some of them look a bit more like solidified, and the other ones look a bit more goopy. So for these little like baby evolutions, I kind of wanted to keep them fairly simple and fairly like droopy, almost like Slime Rancher a bit, maybe. I know I 100% want it to be a large keychain. Ooh. Like what? How large are we talking? Because I've designed like small keychain designs, like ones you may like put like on a backpack or like on actual like keys and whatnot. But I've never done a really large keychain design. I don't know too much about the keychain market, but I have made some in the past, and that's pretty much it. 4 inches? Damn, that is really large. That's a super, super large keychain design. Do you have a manufacturer specifically that you have in mind already, Meep, or are you still trying to look for a manufacturer? Because if you don't know specifically where to go for those, I would highly recommend Alibaba, because Alibaba has a lot of places where you can just find a manufacturer that can make you the keychain that you need. There's also other websites. I found one that was US based, but I don't remember their prices. I have 2? Ooh, okay. So you do have 2 manufacturers. Well, that's good. I would love to learn more about the keychain endeavors in the future, though. Are you close to finishing the design, or is it something that you're still ideating at the moment? I think all the silhouettes are kind of just figured out right there. Yeah, I think we already have everything here. I'm trying to think about the insides. I don't know if I want to actually line up the insides themselves, so we'll keep this fairly broad. I am so happy I get to work on something that's a lot simpler now, just because, holy crap, we've been seeing, like, the stuff previously of what we've been working on, like stuff like this with Miri, and I enjoy it. I very much have a lot of fun drawing stuff like this too. It's just, this took me a lot longer than I assumed it would have. So, drawing something like this that's a lot more simple, a lot more, I guess, chibi-esque is very, very enjoyable too. And I don't have to worry about it too much, since this is something that will be like shown for like a little bit of time. I have the idea in my wonderful head, I just need to draw it out. Got you, Meep. Well then, I'm wishing you the best of luck on that, whatever keychain design it may be in particular. Because I myself am just, whenever I do more keychain designs, it's probably going to be something similar to the horrific SANI! The horrific SANI design here that we worked on in the past. So I'm probably gonna make some more little Slimeverse related things after I have all those designs made. I'm just gonna like go to my manufacturer and like have a lot of those printed out. But hopefully in the near future we can get our own machine and just work more on that. Gotta go. Going to visit my Gramps today. Take it easy, Crochet, and thank you for stopping by as always. Have a slime-tastic day to you as well. I want to pet everything you're drawing right now. Zen, these are divine entities. These are entities that have shaped Uzeus itself, and you are falling for their cuteness? That's fair. that's completely fair. Honestly, it's okay. If you do want to pet Indigo Slime, I'm sure they wouldn't appreciate it. Like, fool, do you know what you have done? You have pet such an intelligent creature in my presence. How dare you? And then they would probably just appreciate it and not really do much else because they haven't gotten all the divine knowledge just yet. They look friendly to me. SANI is that's the thing. That's the thing, Meep, is that SANI may look very friendly to you, but they are a horrific being that will lead to your inevitable demise if you do associate with them too much. So yeah, I think that's a bad thing. It's a bad thing that you are falling for their cute tendencies. Pets the little babies. Oh no. Dreadnought and Swasbuck Pokemon. Dreadnought? Which one's Dreadnought? I actually don't remember that one. I think I know Swasbuck. Indigo Slime DD will remember that. Oh, they will. When they get like their actual divine form and manifest all their power again, they'll remember that petting. And they'll come back for you, Sen. They will. Oh no. Blah blah blah. Anyone hear Val say they're the most friendliest creatures? I just said that they... Okay, well, if you're talking about SANI specifically, no, they're not. If you're talking about the entities, the slimes themselves, some of them are more friendly than others. Why are we trying to pet them right now? These are the beings that shaped Uzeus itself, and now we're trying to pet them like they're innocent little pets. They're not. They're not at all. They will, okay, they will remember this one right here, this middle one, this middle one right here eventually turns into, oh yeah, that's the wrong one, eventually turns into, where are they? Her! They are very different in appearance, so if you do pet them, they will remember it. Well, actually, I think she wouldn't mind, but the other ones probably would. I wish I had a depiction for the indigo or the red one, because then I could show a much more menacing slime god. But that's for later. I'm in no rush. I'm in no rush. I'm just saying that they won't stay like it's forever. They will not. Pet the babies. Don't pet them. Don't pet them. You're not supposed to pet them. They're bad. Well, they're not bad, but they're divine beings. Oh, I can't, whatever. I can't win. I can't win. It's fine. It's fine, Venice. You'll just keep on moving. Just keep on moving from this. Dreadnought the tortoise and Swasbuck the deer. Oh, you're talking about the wild gods. Yeah, I mean, they're not super inspired in their design right now, because I did have to, like, I haven't really spent the time to actually design them. But, yeah, it is pretty much a deer and a turtle. A turtle? Yeah, I guess I'll say turtle or tortoise. But hopefully later on we'll have actual variants or actual appearances for them that are much more detailed. It's just something that we will need to work on a bit more. Small one looks like Goomy. Which one's Goomy? Small one? I mean, they're all small. But all of them are small. La 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 la. Val said they can be your best friend. I did not say they can be your best friend, Meep. I said that they wouldn't. Some of them wouldn't mind being petted, but some other ones would very much despise that. And once they manifested enough power, they would absolutely come back, go to you, and destroy your mind or destroy your physical body, depending which one it is. I mean, I guess the red sign would be more physical. The indigo sign would be more emotional or mental, I guess. So, it depends. It depends quite a bit. Let me add the green to this. Oh, that's bad. I messed that up. Here we go. Green slime right here. Also, let me put that all the way up here, too. Because I need to see the eyes. Actually, do I need to see the eyes? Maybe. Maybe, yeah. Behind the most looks like slime. Over here looks like Goomy? Who's Goomy? Oh, so you're naming Pokemon? I have no idea who they are. Oh, I know this one that turns into like Goodra, I think. Oh yeah, this one? I mean, they have a singular eye, and I think Goomy has like, I mean, they're a little, I can't really see the similarities, like, aside from the very bottom part of it, but I guess I could see that. I could see maybe a little bit of it. Okay. It's just, you guys need to chill. We can't be trying to pet these things. They're very powerful. They're immeasurably powerful beings. Come on. Oh no. Let me try to add more of this too. In the little eyeballs. Because they can see. Some of them can see a lot better than others too. Add that too. We're drawing a little bit of the hints for the deity themselves. Obviously, we can't have all of them in the skit, because then it would be like really, really hard drawing to do for some of them, but it's fine. It's a-okay. They still look friendly! I mean, okay. I mean, if they do look friendly, that's fine. I don't mind them looking friendly because they are just here. You know, they were birthed from PLEAAASE itself and thrown into a very hostile environment as a whole, but they can look pretty friendly, and it's even more reason why they kind of adjust their surroundings to be more hospitable to their own kind, because the entire environment for PLEAAASE itself is really dangerous for most of these slime individuals. The wild gods can pretty much move around PLEAASE just fine, so a lot of them tend to be more honorable about the land, and they kind of see it as something that they're respectful towards because the PLEAAASE itself gave them life. But the slimes themselves are a bit more just like, holy crap, it's like Minecraft on hardcore survival or whatever. It's like on the hardest difficulty. Meanwhile, the oozes are just chilling, going around throughout the planet itself, and just, you know, creating some peaceful packs, a lot of different Slimeverse and cultures as well too. There's good stuff in Slimeverse. Slimeverse References has very good art today. Does it, Lotus? I could always look at that a bit earlier too, since we do have, I'm not sure if it's going to be a fairly long art showcase today, but I could always showcase a lot of arts in advance as well. But I mean, that's good to hear. I'm happy for anyone that did contribute to Slimeverse References in the last couple days. I am very grateful to whichever art may be there at the moment. Let me have these very bright ears. I haven't done this in forever. I kind of miss this blocky rendering style too. Something that I very much appreciate because it's so simple. So Slimeverse References has good art today. Okay. I mean, I guess all the art tabs always have peak art in every single day, and it's actually quite, I never thought it would be like that too, where we would have like art channels and stuff like this, where people want to just post their own wonderful creations. I'm truly blessed to be in the presence of a lot of incredible artists. Let me also add this while we work on this too. There we go. Oh wait, let me try to change that up. Nice. Okay, I gotta make sure to include the cores for all these too, because most of the slimes have like a very unique core sheet to them. The green slime, still to this day, I don't know what the green core is supposed to look like, so I'm gonna keep it fairly tame for now, but later on we're gonna change that. It's just I am trying to keep this all kind of on the spot. My dog doesn't like cuddle either. I still cuddle him. Oh no. That one looks like ice cream. Which one looks like ice cream, Meep? What? Who looks like ice cream? What are we saying? Val, what's up? Hollow Zen and I sent good stuff. It's very little, but it's super good. Okay, I understand that too, Lotus. I will be looking into that as well. I got something to look forward then for the art showcase. Let's go. Also, I think I should enter your fan art section again one day. Nah, I think it's fine, Lotus. You know, you guys have spent a long time actually working on incredible stuff. You know, maybe you guys got your own things to do too, where it's like your own wonderful OCs, or maybe your own like Slimeverse stuff, or maybe your own stories and whatnot. You don't need to go into the fan art section at all. You don't need to like grace us with anything again. It's all good. It's all good. You can spend more time on your wonderful creations. Val, it looks like ice. Which one? That one looks like ice cream. The green one we're drawing right now. If they're so dangerous, why would you make so cute? Because that's how they spawned in the beginning. That's how they're supposed to look like in the beginning. They're supposed to be innocent little slime beings, because I was told in the past that our slime creatures before didn't really look like slime creatures at all. So I'm like, okay, let's make the primordial forms of a lot of these entities just a little blob, you know, the truest essence of their core. And then once they perish, once they diminish, once they create everything within the Slimeverse itself, they will diminish and be reincarnated, brought back into Sanctuary as, oh god, where are they? As these entities, as these Slimeverse Pantheon members. You know, this individual, Cleo, used to look like, oh god, I gotta keep going through these. Used to look like this. They used to look like this, but then they were brought back, and then a lot of different things happened, and then they changed. So yeah, we had to show the very beginning to show how they look. No, that's all. That's all we're working on. Just stack 3 of them and put it in a cone equals okay, all right. Okay, I see. Whatever. I'm gonna do some chores now. Catch you later. Take it easy, ducks. Take it easy. I can't believe what we're saying. It's not ice cream. It's not. These okay. I just gotta relax, Alice. It's not that serious. It's not that serious. It's okay. Buddy, I'm not reading that one out loud. I almost read that whole thing out loud. I'm not. He said innocent. What do you mean? Let's all the baby slime deities take over the world. Let's all the baby slime deities take over the world. So they are friendly, Val, and Val just doesn't want us to be their friend. You can be their friend if you want to, but they're not all friendly. They're not all friendly. I said some of them are a lot more friendly than others, but some of them would just destroy your mind, destroy your physical body, destroy your entire essence as a whole. That's what I'm saying. I'm saying that specifically. But just some of them would be okay with it. Some of them would be like, oh yeah, you seem like a really chill person. I would love to spend time with you. But some of them else would be like, don't do that to me, mortal. If you pet me one more time, you will cease to exist. I'm pointing towards the indigo, the indigo slime right here. But this green one would probably be chill. Val is the only true bully here. Okay, all right. That's just not true at all. I am merely retelling the events that are occurring. Yo, Val is, oh my god. This slander is insane. This slander is crazy. Oh man. He is crazy 100%. I am not crazy. You've said this in the past too, me. I don't act like I don't remember this. Don't act like I don't remember this. I'm not crazy. I am merely just trying to tell you what is occurring. No, I am not a bully for this. I am retelling the events. I'm retelling the events and we'll keep on going. But you are, but I'm not. Because then we're gonna have this whole argument again where it's like, oh, but a crazy person would say that they're not crazy. And that's when you know they truly are crazy. But I am gonna stand by the statement since the beginning when we had this argument. Would you like if we pet? No, no, not at all. I would not want to be petted either. That's not something that I would want to have happen. You said they were kind, and then 2 seconds later you were like, they will destroy. Yes! You're not listening! You're not listening, me! What I'm specifically saying is that some of them would be okay with being petted. Some of them are friendly, and some other ones will destroy you as they approach. They would remember all the actions that you've done, and then they would just zap your mind. Lala, and then okay. I'm already. I can't argue. I can't argue with me. I know this. I know this. All of them will be friendly. Okay. Okay. There's no winning. There's no winning. I will just cease to keep entertaining this further. He gets so crazy insane. He has that face. He is in denial of being a bird. I know blue slimes do have bird tendencies, but I have no bird tendencies to me. He's literally a big bully to everyone, especially poor Hades. That is just not true. And Hades is ruder to me than I am to them. And Eater's ruder to me than I am to them. He also says so much slander. He hates Sadie. Sadie's a terrible individual, and he dislikes arson. And he dislikes things that lead to the destruction of perfectly good things. Wow. Crazy. Valis, give up. There is UV/S11 of us. There's U/S11 of us. We will host a party for such kind creatures. I mean, people do that already in the Slimeverse. They do already host different prayers or worship for these entities as well. How does that feel? It's okay. Yeah. I mean, they do that. They very much do that. He also ejected poor Eater. I probably deserved it though. Eater deserved it as well for what they did. And also that was Eternabots. So they are all they're not all friendly. We can keep getting this back and forth as many times as you want, but I will stand on that statement that they are not friendly. Some of them are, and then some of them are not. Some of them are very much horrific entities, and some of them are okay. Some of them are very nice, some of them are terrible. But you know what? That's the beauty of the Slimeverse, is that there's no inherent good or evil. There's just a moral ambiguity to some of them. I mean, versus, oh, it's you versus 11 of us. There's not even, it's 3 of you guys arguing about this. It's 3 of you guys. It's you, Beep, and Lotus. I love how the little green DD's turning out. The way you do colors is very satisfying. Thank you, Zed. Thank you, thank you. I'm trying to make it a bit more saturated, just because they are supposed to be small little goopy guys, just chilling, doing their everyday occurrence, trying to survive in PLEAAASE itself. And I'm happy that you do like how they're being rendered out. Hopefully the other ones kind of turn out this way too. But we are just, I have a little bit of experience working on a lot of different slime emotes and whatnot, so I am just trying to use that general, I guess, reference or like frame of mind. Like, I mean, you've seen some of the emotes we've done before, aside from this horrific SANI, but we've done just all these different renderings. I guess there's only these two. I mean, maybe what's on all the way to the right? Right here, yeah, like my little hype emotes. We're just trying to take these general inspirations for them too. A little bit of a stylistic difference. La la la, Val says they are all friendly and they look like ice cream. You're not even listening to me. You have my back, chat. Assemble. Did I hear emotes? Hello, Moxie. Hello, hello. You better not side with these individuals, these lovely, lovely individuals in our chats that are trying to say all of the Pantheon is friendly when clearly not everyone is. Not everyone in the Pantheon is friendly, but just some of them are. But they're putting words in my mouth. They're putting damn words in my mouth, and I refuse. I will not yield. I will not yield to you guys. I promise. Oh no. Because it's true, Val just doesn't like the fact we want to make friends with such creatures. You can befriend the gods. You can. Some gods are very much a fan of mortals. All I'm saying is that not all of them will be as prone to being friendly as others. So you're more than welcome to try to befriend this guy right here or this guy right here, but I'm sure they will not be as receptive depending on how you approach them. But the green slime's generally okay. I don't know too much about the green slime that I can share at the moment, but there is some things that are fine. Anyone hear that? What is that emote? Is that a spirit bomb? What's a fireball from me? What the hell? You wouldn't hurt a tiny little Lotus flower now, would you? Flies out the spaceship because Val caught me on the ship again. Oh, Val says they love to party. All of them are cool and okay, I can't win with this. I can't win. I just will keep saying what I'm saying. The Observer's kinda chill, TBH. Aside the fact he could obliterate any one of us at any point if he felt like it. Damn it. The Observer's pretty chill, aside from the fact that they can turn you into a kitchen appliance on a whim. What the fuck? No. Why is the right one slime is like an emerald? Yes, I don't think anybody has the badge right now, but oh wait, Lotus actually has it. That is basically, they're more of like a red ruby-esque gem individual. That is the red slime's earliest appearance. So yeah, they are more like a crystallized core than an actual slime as well. So that to answer your question, it's like that. So that they are more gem-like than slime-like as a whole. But they do have some slime properties to them. Okay. Actually, which one is this? I'm back. Wow, who is this green tiny slime boy? Welcome back, Cheese. Don't they look friendly? Okay. I'm not saying that this green slime is not unfriendly. I'm not saying that at all. I'm just okay. I'm gonna keep repeating myself, which is what I don't want to do at all. So I will just keep my mouth shut for now. Slime rigid, more crystal-like. At least for the red slime themselves. Someone said gemstone. Oh yes, I will say these. The red slime in particular, Lex, is more of kind of crystal-y in a way. We've kind of shown that in the past with Callahan specifically, and some other red slimes. I mean, I guess you've seen the red slimes before, so I don't know why I'm explaining that fully, but you know what I'm talking about. I won't have like all of the very like prehistoric or primal versions of the Pantheon present here, but we are just drawing a couple of them to kind of show some images and depictions of what early PLEAAASE culture or I guess culture and the lifestyle was. Radioactive slime. No, that's not radioactive. It's not radioactive, but does it look radioactive? The Observer's chill. He likes to. Okay, I'm not reading that one. I'm not reading that one. Nope. Oh no. Please stand with us. Please stand with us. And Vashika keeps changing their color. Mel, keep saying all of them are... okay, you're putting words in my mouth again. You're putting words in my mouth again when I clearly said not all of them. Oh no. We need you to decide to win this war of we can all be their... we can be all their friends. There's no war going on. I'm just stating the obvious facts. I'm just stating what's obvious. That's it. I'm not saying anything else. I totally went off my track doing puzzles and went to listening songs. That's fine. That's completely understandable. And thank you for the Hydra cheese. Thank you, thank you. Put wear on him too. Put water on the slime. Ooh, we're hydrated now. Thank you. Thank you so much for that as well. Then how about you save my... We're not going back to this. We're not going back to this, Beep. Every time you show up, you will always want to mention the Pet in Hawaii incident. We're not doing this. Hear me out, the little red deity, but with massive looking arms on their side. You know, I was thinking of that idea specifically, Zen, for this little skit that I was gonna do. Where are they? Let me hide them real quick. Where was it? Right here. It was this top right, a little image or this little scene where the red slime is basically chiseling into the mountain itself. I wanted to kind of just show them with really big buff arms and just punching. I guess, I mean, could this work? Just really big buff arms, crystal-like arms were just like pounding into the rock itself. Oh no. But I don't think that would really look okay. But I thought it would have been kind of cool to just share something else like that. Like boom, boom. But I felt like that would take a little bit too much time. Actually, maybe not. Actually, maybe I could do that because then I can avoid this little crystal rolling feature here that I was going to do where basically the red slime is just hitting and rolling into the mountain itself. That's what I was going to do. But I could just alternate that as well. We'll see. I mean, I think the punching would actually be a lot easier too. No one should give me a slime because I probably accidentally drowned them. Jesus. You mean Geodude? Obviously, yeah, Geodude could be another inspiration. I didn't even think about that too. Oh no, that's art. That's what art is all about. I'm laughing way too hard over this. I mean, we could do that. I think that could be that could probably save me some time too with that scene instead of like full on going alongside them rolling into the mountain. I think them just punching it could be a lot cooler and it would be more fitting. Mika isn't here, so chaos is allowed. Apparently, apparently, there's all the chaotic stuff happens when Mika isn't present. But I mean, it is what it is. You know, Mika has their own stuff they gotta do. A lot of you guys have your own things that you gotta do from time to time. So obviously, I don't expect you guys to be here every single day. So I completely understand. How do red slimes walk if they are rigid? They can move around. They're more like crystallized beings. Like they have limbs. They do have limbs. They're just they have a more crystal-like integrity to them. But they can walk around just fine. Okay. No healing SANI. Get SANI out of here. God damn. It's so chaotic when Mika is not here. Holy crap. Roll around or skip. I mean, if it's just like a little red slime like that, then yeah, they'll probably just roll around. Lux with the gun ready. Yeah, I was say you did forget that Lux is still here, ready to gun down SANIs as we speak. Oh no. Pull around and skip is crazy. I think this is okay. I'm home. I can take care of the SANI now. Thank you, Lux. Thank you. I appreciate it. Oh no. I hope you're able to at least relax for a little bit in your own art endeavors, or maybe if you're writing some story stuff and stuff like that. And hopefully that goes very well too. Let me see how else we can approach this. Imagine the babies hopping around like bunnies or bouncing like the slimes in Minecraft. I mean, obviously most of them just like I guess slowly walk around like snails. Others they can just roll around, and then some can jump. So it just depends which slime individual it is, particularly. Okay. Is there any more? I really gotta render for this little slime guy. Not really. I could work on the core a little bit more. I think that's something that I could do, since the core is important, but I just don't know what I want to add for this core just yet. because I do want to make it look stretchy, like flexible, but I don't know specifically how flexible I want them to be. So we can just add some little like tendrily bits, because this is supposed to be kind of like a pseudo nervous system for the core, or for the slime as well. So let me see how we can approach that. Me, I'm going to nab a snack and get busy on the Ding Dong Ditch Doodle. Ah, the one that you were mentioning before, Lux. Okay, I hope that goes well, because I mean the previous one you shared was very, very amazing. I'm excited to see what else will happen. So hopefully I wish you the best of luck on that as well, as we get these little cores colored in. Kind of looks like an Xbox now. I actually don't even want to think about that. It kind of looks like the Xbox logo. I'm not trying to do that. Put a layer above this. The little red slime cube acts like that one Mario enemy that is solid brick. Oh, I forgot what they're called. Aren't they called like the Womp? No, they're not called the Womps. What are they called? Mario rock enemy. Thwomp. Okay, I was gonna say Womp. They're the Thwomp. I was pretty close. They're talking about them. I mean, they could. You could have like a little skit like that. I don't think they'll behave like that, like in the actual universe. But if you want to do like a little meme where there's like a little thwomp guy that just like levitates up and just slams down, you can do that. My God, the gamer slime, Cobra! Welcome, Cobra. Welcome. We were getting absolutely railed for some of the things that we were saying. Like, it was not good at all, because apparently they want all the slimes to be very, very nice and very hospitable. And I said that, yes, some of them are friendly, but some of them will absolutely destroy you and ruin your mind or ruin your physical body. But you know, they wouldn't get that across. They didn't want to understand that some of the slimes are very aggressive or can punish you, because their appearance, their very cute appearance, is being very deceptive. I guess they're being deceived by the appearances they have. Absolutely. Oh God, I think I said the wrong thing. All the best. But can Mike support us? Mike, I hope Mike wouldn't support your side for trying to say all the slimes are very, very nice, but it is different. I see. Hopefully we can fix this too. Okay, let me get more of these designs also figured out. But what you been up to, Cobra? Have you been doing anything fun or exciting? Have you been working on games? Have you been able to focus more on the computer issues? Like, were you able to get that stuff resolved at all? I hope you were. Because I know you said that you figured out what it was with the BIOS settings, but I hope that there were other ways to fix it. Well, actually, I think you said the only way to fix it was because you had to like either change out the motherboard completely, get a new computer, or like have the company find a way, like have the company fix it for you. But I hope that it's not too troublesome. Actually, it is very troublesome, at least from what it sounds like. I know I would be struggling. Let me also get this little core ideated right here. There we go. Yeah, that's fine. Okay. Let me add just another subtle color to the right, and then we should be done with this one. And then next will be, I don't know, more troubleshooting. Looks like after everything is said and done, we're gonna have to replace the motherboard, and that'll arrive today. Okay. And I think you told me that you didn't have experience building computers, or I know somebody said they didn't have experience building computers. Are you prepared to basically tackle that endeavor where you just have to take everything apart and then put it on the new motherboard? I'm wishing you the best of luck on that too, because that it takes a minute. Because I built my original computer with somebody within my household, and oh God, it took us like several hours. But to be fair, we had like no real experience with computers at that point. Fortunately, we were able to get it work, and funnily enough, that was like my only computer that I didn't really run into any problems with. Some of my other computers afterwards, I would run into some small issues that I was very upset with, but I mean, it is what it is. Oh no. I thought you were Mike. I was about to say everyone run. I'm saying that Cobra and Mike are not the same individual. They're not the same individual at all. What's this here? Okay, we can put a little detail over there too. Detail these little slimes. I think that's a fair enough point right here. I don't think we need to really detail them anymore. Let me change the line art color too, though, and try to get something a bit more interesting, a bit more greenish. This works. Nice. Boom. We now have the green, the earliest depiction of the green slime entity right there. And next will be, we can do the red slime core. What's going on? Mickey? Horrific stuff. Horrific stuff. I don't even want you to scroll up the chat. I don't even want you to scroll up the chat. But first and foremost, welcome, Mickey. It's always good to see you. I really hope you're not doing too poorly at all. I hope your day is going well. I hope you're not feeling sick or anything. Just a lot of bad things have occurred when you weren't here. Funnily enough, the days where you're not here, the most chaotic stuff does occur. Everyone run! You're talking about, what was it, Venchika and Meep. I don't even think Meep's here anymore. I think Meep's ran away a while ago. I'm doing good. I'm chatting with Hollow right now on call. Oh no, you're fine, Mike. It's all good. It's all good. I'll say nothing too crazy is occurring now. Zen with the cookie. We're just drawing some of the scenes here. I don't know how much you've seen in regards to this. I won't try to keep you here for too long, but where is it? Right here, we have some little sketches also developed to kind of show early Uzea's hostile life. How the environment was very jagged, very rough for people to live within, or for the slimes to live within. And you kind of like see some of them just working into the planet itself, kind of like chiseling it away and making it a bit more hospitable for the slimes themselves. Most of the slimes in this early life, this period of Uzea's, kind of banded together, because if any of them were kind of by themselves, they would immediately perish. So we have kind of like a little depiction here of the earliest version of the violet slime accidentally falling into a pit of quicksand, like Slimeverse quicksand. And then we have kind of just some of the slimes over here grabbing like a slime branch and trying to get the violet kitsune slime out of the little pool. And then we also have I guess the orange slime right here just quickly trying to design a machine in order to have like a more proper way of excavating a Miri out of the quicksand. But yeah, we have some little depictions right here going on for the Slimeverse. Nothing too crazy, and just more wild god stuff, them just in the environment, kind of like not really struggling at all to make their way into it. And that's pretty much it. We're just gonna be drawing these scenes, lining them up a little bit more, and yeah, that's basically our little kind of roadmap for right now. As we work more on the actual skits, or not skits, the actual script, sorry, for the Slimeverse. Oh my god, it's Mini Miri. Yes, that is Miri in their most primal form, in their smallest form possible. I look forward to seeing Slime Napoleon meeting Slime Teddy Roosevelt. I look forward to seeing Slime Napoleon meeting Slime Teddy Roosevelt. Oh my. I don't know why, but I think we could totally have the equivalent to them at some point in the Slimeverse 2 Cobra. Yes, Slime Civ. No. I mean, who knows, maybe down the line we make an RTS game with our Slimeverse history that gets embellished after a certain point. Oh my gosh, she's so cute. I would say we tried our best to make them look fairly chibi, or fairly small and simple, to their truest kind of slime rancher baby Digimon-esque appearances. That's why we are working on some depictions right here. We basically drew the little version of the green slime entity. We're gonna work on the red slime entity, which is just a little cube that chisels their way into things. And then we have the indigo slime entity as well. Who's trying to save her? Oh, who's trying to save her right in that little skits? We have the green slime, the the indigo slime with their one eye that's like sweating nervously, and then we have the red slime over there too. But technically also the orange slime right here is designing a machine that will be way more capable of saving poor little Miri in the quicksand. So technically there's 4 here. I would have included all the slimes, but that would make these scenes a little bit harder to flush out. But yeah, that's just some of them that are trying to get her out of the quicksand, since Uzaeus' early lifespan was very, very hostile. You can kind of see a bit of the silhouette right here, too, of Miri, because they have, like, the little... Actually, I'm not sure if this is Miri. Oh, yeah, no, Miri's gonna have the tail. My bad. I kind of forgot if that was Miri or Cleo, because Cleo also has a tail in their prehistoric, their primal version of themselves, so I did get a little confused right there. But yeah, that's what we got going on right now. We're just chilling, trying to get these colored in as well. Who's trying to... yeah, we have that going on. We do have that going on at the very moment. But let me keep on working on this too. Cobra brought up such a good idea. The slime sieve. That'd be so funny. Because I guess you would maybe play as different entities. I mean, I guess you would play as different historical figures in slime in the Slimeverse history, which is probably something we would have to flesh out later on too. Because obviously there's going to be a lot of different historical figures that are known for different accomplishments, different achievements. A lot of the great ones are probably going to be associated with the orange slime entity, just because the orange slime created a lot of machines that allowed slime kind to basically live a lot more luxury, a lot more leisurely. But I'm sure there's going to be a lot of famous slime individuals from various different groups. Little green guy looks angry. They got like a pseudo Xbox logo too. Oh no. Let me get this going right here. Well, to be fair, history remembers a lot of people. Very factual too. I will say, I mean, for all you guys, if you guys want to make like pseudo-historic slime characters, just let me know, or like message me, or you can even say here in Twitch chat too, if you have like a certain idea in mind that would make a lot of sense for a historic figure to be, because we can add them. We can definitely add them, because obviously a lot of different individuals would have contributed to the history of Uzaeus. Aside from obviously the Pantheon themselves are like the biggest shapers, or like the most impactful shapers of the entire Slimeverse as a whole. So like after they kind of like molded Uzaeus to fit their slimy descendants, they went into the cosmos, shaped more stuff, and you know, eventually became it was situated with Sanctuary. Warlords, engineers, scientists, explorers, doctors, all of those are well remembered, and that's what we can add in as well too. So okay, I mean, yeah, we can definitely add more individuals like engineers, warlords, red slimes, engineers, orange slimes, scientists, indigo slimes, explorers, green slimes, doctors, pink slimes. Like these fit so perfectly. There's so many possibilities that we can do. So yeah, that's something that I would highly encourage. If anyone has good ideas for those, we can always brainstorm a bit for that regard. Actually, have you played a lot of Civ in the past as well, Cobra? Her lurking, got you, Hollow. Got you. It's very nice to see you as well, too. I don't know how much of this you have seen, but if you have seen most of this, or if you haven't seen most of this, I would love to share some of the skits that we are working on. Not skits, scenes, to you as well, as one of the lovely historians. Lux with the emotes as well. Oh my god, what is that? Bacon grab? Oh my god. Ooh, the engineer. I forgot. Actually, wait. Lux, I know. I believe you said you told me you main Pyro in TF2. Do you play engineer as well, or do you play like all the different classes? Because I know in TF2. Oh god, sorry guys. I'm adjusting my fan real quick. Ooh. Okay. I know in TF2 some people tend to gravitate towards a bunch of different classes, and then some people just like main like one or two. I'm sitting on the call with Mika, and she mentioned you were doing some mini versions of the deities. Yes, I could quickly recap some of the things that we did share to Mika as well. And it's basically just some little scenes for the early life of Uzaeus. We have some of the slimes right here that in their most primal form, basically before they turn into the deities themselves, and some depictions of the wild gods too. And we just have some little scenes where they're like going around in Uzaeus and be like, holy shit, this place is not suited for us. So we have like some depictions like the red slime that thanks to Zen, we're gonna have like a little scene of him just punching, like growing some crystal arms and punching into the mountain itself to chisel it away and have like a better, more safe haven for some of the slimes. You can even see like the indigo, the earliest version of indigo slime being like, holy crap, how is he able to do this? I don't have that kind of strength. And we have also the little depiction right here of Miri, the Kitsune Slime's earliest version, falling into quicksand and needing help from the other slime individuals here too. So yeah, just some things we're ideating. So cute. I'm happy to hear that. I'm happy to hear that you're a fan of our little Slimeverse depictions too. I don't think all of this will be drawn today, just because I do need to also work on the script as a whole for our little video. But once that video is fully made, I will be locking in more on just ideating some of these scenes for the whole video as a whole. So yeah, we got this going on pretty much. And now I shall work on getting these little guys colored in. I mean Pyro, second sniper, and backup NG if we need extra defense. Let's go. Okay, so Pyro, sniper, and NG. That's pretty interesting. I can't really talk too much about TF2, but seeing people that are really good at the game always impresses me because holy crap, I played like a couple times in the past, Lux, and I was hot ass. But to be fair, I'm pretty bad at most games. I'm pretty bad at most games, so TF2 is no exception. That's cool. Pyro, Sniper, and NG. I think Hades used to play a lot of TF2 as well, and they themselves, I think they main Sniper, if I remember correctly, but I could be wrong. Show Hollow the Chibi versions. Yes, I think I did. I believe so. Where are they? Oh no, I did share the scenes. But we have this right here that we are hopefully gonna be able to finish in a timely manner. I have quick switch binds for only those 3 classes. I'm always looking for gremlins to play TF2 with. Fair enough. I mean, who knows? Hades does like TF2. Maybe Hades could play in the near future within maybe like some stream or maybe some community thing. I just know the last time I played TF2, it was crazy. The last time I played TF2, I can't even share what happened on stream, but it was diabolical. It was absolutely diabolical. Some of the people in that community, Lux, are crazy. I'm gonna say that. after playing for a little bit, I was like, oh my god. And I thought Marvel Rivals players were a little crazy, but there was some people in TF2 that I was like, oh no, oh my god, they did not just say that. Oh god. But it is what it is. I guess that's the thing with a lot of competitive games too. Let me get these little diamond shapes worked in as well. Basically, the red slime, or the progenitor, the ancestral red slime individual is just going to be this little gem. Like, it's this little crystal-like gem structure that doesn't really need too much, I guess, fleshing out for. Some of the folks are a little fucked up. I keep voice chat off at all times. I probably should have done that too, Lux. The biggest, for anyone here, that's the best advice. If anyone here does like playing competitive games or thinks about playing like competitive games like Valorant, League, Overwatch, Rivals, TF2, like anything like that, always disable voice chat. You will thank us way more in advance because you will save so much sanity from the individuals that do just speak in that game. It's horrible. There's just so many crazy things that happen in those games. I was gone for a little while because I was cooking and eating. All good, Starscream. Don't sweat it, don't sweat it. What are those little creatures? What lore have I missed? Hey, Vector! Hello, Vector! We are working on this today. I can't... I feel like I am having to recap a little too much, but I hope you guys don't mind. I don't mind recapping. It's just I hope some of you guys don't mind me retelling some of the same stuff that we've been saying. But since you are here, Vector, I want to share it. We are working on some little Uzeus early history slash scenes that show some of the slimes basically tackling the harsh conditions of the planet. So, I mean, we have the very earliest depiction of Uzeus right here, this little jelly bean core structure, and then we kind of like have like a zoom in where all of the like forefather slime figures basically just see how horrific this landscape is, and they are doing everything in their power to kind of terraform it and bend it in a way that kind of like is more suitable for slimes. All these little slime guys you see here are basically the pantheon in their most primal states when they initially arose from the planet itself. Same with the wild gods, right? Though the wild gods are just more animal-like beings that didn't really struggle too much in kind of tackling the world, the harsh conditions, so they would gain more respect and honor for the land and kind of appreciated how it was designed to make them stronger, not really something that was hindering them at all. Those little guys are the gods. Yes, these little guys right here, Vector, are the gods. This is the earliest depiction of the green slime, the indigo slime, and the red slime. So that's their appearance shifted quite a bit, right? We had Miri right here getting sucked into quicksand, pseudo slime quicksand, into eventually turning into, oh wait, that's Cleo. Eventually turning into this. So yeah, a lot of changes very much occurred in such a very long course of time. This wasn't a day-night shift at all. This was something that occurred over eons ago. But yeah, that's basically their most primal form. A bit more like Chibi Slime-esque, like a little like Slime Rancher, baby Digimon evolution sort of thing. So yeah, we're just trying to get these colored in for the time being, and hopefully you guys like what we're cooking up here. Oh, I hope so. Let me get that also here. Are you telling me there's something older than the gods? Very, very interesting. Oh no, the oldest thing that arrives within the Slimeverse itself, Vector, is the Uzeus is the planet itself. And then the slime gods right here are like the first forms of life, as well as the wild gods. This applies. They ascend to godhood. You could kind of say that. It's more so that the cores that they have immense capabilities or immense powers to themselves. And then once they kind of give or they like start duplicating and start like creating their own kind, like they create slime kin, and they eventually start creating other parts of the cosmos and other planets themselves. They then start manifesting their true selves or their true bodies within the sanctuary. So I don't know if I explained that too well, but basically they always did have like immense powers. It was just very, very niche in that regard. And once they started, they finished contributing to Uzeus as a whole, they would move on to other parts within the Slimeverse as a whole and start shaping other worlds. Oh no, my apologies, got auto-modded. Oh no, you're good. Oh no, what did I miss? Did I miss anything as well? I do apologize if I did. One time, many years ago, I quick hit my button to warn a teammate of a spy, and they called me a squeaker. So I popped back on with actually it's Gamer Girl, get fucked, and jokingly started a vote kick, but the team actually kicked him. Nice. I'm gonna say if I was in that lobby, I probably would have kicked them too. The squeaker. God, that is such a throwback too. I haven't heard anyone call somebody a squeaker in such a long time. Holy. This implies they have ascended. Oh no. Yeah. I want to ask so many questions, but I don't want you to just reveal the lore to me. Oh no, absolutely. I can't share too many of the intricate details, but these first slimes, Vector, they're very powerful. They're very, very powerful, but most of their true power manifests later on after they've contributed to shaping the Slimeverse universe as a whole. Also, hello, Fluffy! Hello, hello! I hope you're doing well also. How's your day been going? I hope you're able to chill and relax. We're working on some more Slimeverse stuff, trying to draw the progenitors of the slime kind. But yeah, hopefully you've been up to some fun stuff, or you just are able to relax. Oh, he'll probably tell us. Oh yeah, I will try my best. I will say, guys, there's a lot of general things I need to touch on in the first video, so I'm not going to be able to go super in depth with a lot of different things, unfortunately. I will have a little Q&A feature at the very end, so like some questions that you guys did ask, I'll try to like quickly answer them too. Some questions that are like a little too long to answer, I will save that for another video. But basically is it Kickstarter? What's the right word? Like this will serve as a kickstart to learning the general facts and a history of Uzeus and the Slimeverse as a whole. Hey Valis, hey Koopa! Hello Koopa! I hope you're doing well. I did also notice that, are you driving to your folks for Thanksgiving now, or are you still at home? Because I remember you did talk about that yesterday as well. But it is nice to see you, Koopa. I hope you're chilling, or I hope you're doing well. Or if you are driving, I hope you're having a safe drive. You don't answer this, but this seems perhaps similar to how the three brother Greek gods conquered the Titans and they became the gods of the land. Do you remember you drawing some ancient god before, or at least the ruins of their temple? Okay, I would say I can't answer that fully, specifically. I can't answer that specifically at the moment, Vector. But all I can say is that yes, the first thing in the Slimeverse is Oozayus itself. The first thing in this universe is Oozayus, and these slimes and oozes are the first things that emerge from Oozayus itself. But there are a lot of heavy Greek elements within the Pantheon itself. There are other Pantheon implements too, like from Japanese mythology, Mesopotamia mythology, Egyptian mythology. So I wish I could answer it directly, Vector, but I hope that we will have more information in the future that will loosely answer what you are ideating. Because I feel like you are on the right notes as well. I use the term quite often. It's better than some gamer words I wanted to say. That's fair. I would say squeaker is a very, very common term early on. I haven't heard that in a minute. But to be fair, I kind of disable voice chat now, and I don't really play comp games too much. I used to play a lot of Rivals and a lot of other comp games several years ago, but I've kind of haven't had too much time to really play other games. I'm doodling this form now. Oh, are you doodling the chibi form, BK? D&D went pretty well. Oh, I remember you were talking about that too. What happened in particular? I rolled nat 23 times. Excuse me? Holy shit. Just finished packing, gonna walk the doggo, talk to the leasing office, and then make my way towards my pop's house. Got you. I hope that goes well, though. I hope the drive is very, very safe. And if you do have any funny stories or fun things that do happen, I hope you can share with us, Koopa. I would say I did tune in. I did see a lot of this wonderful Xenoblade gameplay, and I saw another game that you were playing towards the later part of the stream. I didn't remember what it was called, but I thought it was maybe Gang Beasts or some other party game. But hopefully you did have a lot of fun yesterday. Oh no, Vector. I'll look for now. Very interesting stuff. Loving it. I'm happy to hear that too, Vector. Thank you for lurking as well. I appreciate all lurkers. Teddy Roosevelt. Perfect. Have you come up with a historical figure for our little Slimeverse endeavors, Cobra? Teddy Roosevelt. I mean, we need those. We need more historical figures that will probably embellish more later on. I will, if anyone is interested in stuff like that, I can give you guys some small little tasks or little stories to flesh out. It's X person right here. Do you want to work on the first leader of the significant slime city, or maybe do you want to work on the doctor that created the cure to a widespread illness, or do you want to do this, or do you want to I'll probably offer that to some people if you are interested, or if anyone is interested in fleshing out those small little stories within our Oozaic past. Yes? Okay. I'm curious to see how they will look. Val DM. Let me see. Oh my god. Oh. Oh my god, I want to share that too, but I don't think I can. They look so good. We were looking for a person and find out where he is, and it ended right before we started combat. Okay. So, did you get the nat 20s during the combat or during RP, Fluffy? So you're looking for a person and find out where he is. Are they a very important person? Are you trying to look for a mayor? Are you trying to look for someone's lost sibling, or maybe one of the party members, lost individuals as well? I can separate some of the doodles. Give me a moment. Got you, Mike. Because you're cooking absolutely with those little doodles too. I really want to share them, but obviously there's some depictions of some characters there that maybe we can't share just yet because they haven't really been shown at all. But I would love to showcase some wonderful artwork that you did take out the time to draw out and doodle. But it sounded like Fluffy had a pretty good session with hitting 3 nat 20s. That's crazy. I don't know when's the last time I hit a nat 20 when it comes to my own D&D endeavors. I don't usually roll too well. I mean, it's okay. I still have a lot of fun being in the campaigns as well. I am currently helping Hades develop more of the Cyberpunk campaign. Hopefully not next Sunday, but one of the other following Sundays, we will have a session like that, and that could be a lot of fun. I could always, I'll probably have like a random stream if I do finish working on the Slimeverse stuff. I'll probably have a stream where I have to work on some maps, so I hope you guys don't mind too much in that regard. I hope not. Party Animals, that game is hilarious. Okay, so it was Party Animals. Oh, that's good. That's good to hear. I haven't played too many of those party games as well, Koopa. I myself have kind of I haven't really played too much of those. Yeah, I'm trying to think of a game that I've played in the past as a party game. I played Mario Party, but I've never really touched any of the other games like that too. But they look it looked very enjoyable. It looked very, very enjoyable. The person that owned the bar/inn, we fought the troll. Oh, in the first session, we're looking for him, and he asked us to find him. Okay, so you're trying to look for the owner of the bar/inn. Okay, I mean that's a pretty, a fairly tame first type of job as well. Especially considering you guys fought a freaking troll at the beginning. Like that's pretty crazy. I mean. Who did you engage in combat in this session, specifically Fuffy? And if so, did you fight more trolls or did you fight some other like more minor enemies? Let's see. Oh fun, hope you have fun with that campaign. Oh yes, the Cyberpunk campaign is something that has been worked on for a while too, Cobra. We have been trying to get some details fleshed out, and I'm very, very excited of what will potentially come in the future. I can't really spoil anything in case anybody in the party is lurking, but just to know, it will be pretty, like, it'll be like a funny, loose type of vibe, like, because the actual campaign itself is meant to be a little bit more silly. Like, if you're a fan of like games like Borderlands, it's more like that, where it's a bit more wacky and zany than like a more serious type of campaign, because we are already a part of like 2 fairly serious campaigns. So we've been just trying to do something that's a bit more loose and like on the cuff, and Hades is really good at DMing those type of moments, so it's been very enjoyable, and hopefully maybe I'll like sprinkle a little bit of knowledge or lore in regards to that in the near future too, because I'll probably be working on some maps for Hades. Let me also add that. Nose look like villager of Minecraft. That's not the nose. That's the core. But just wait. Just wait, Chica. Oh no. DM. Oh, let me see, Mike. Really quickly. Let me see. Oh, okay. So these I will share. Mike is very fast with drawing, guys, and I did share the earliest version of the Kitsune of Miri's earliest form, and Mike basically just said, "Hold my beer. I'm gonna make some very quick, lovely doodles too." And yeah, we have a much cuter depiction of Miri and their most primal form at the birth of Uzeus itself. So yeah. We got that going, and I'm a huge fan of this. They look so adorable, and thank you for taking out the time to work on this as always, Mike. Very cute, yes. And I shall stand up while we have this to share. Thank you for the posture check, Koopa. Thank you. I just said let me see. Talked to an artist friend of mine. Dude had quite the idea of the VTubing engine. May look into doing it after I get to a good stopping point. Yeah, Party Animals is great, but more fun with friends. Fair enough. It's basically Gang Beasts, but crazier. Okay. Maybe if it's ever on sale, Koopa, I may do that as like a community game too. I was gonna say we have quite a few games that the community does want to play, but I mean Gang Beasts, well not Gang Beasts, Party Animals could be something fun as well. Is it online co-op? I mean, it has to be, right? Because it is, I don't think you guys were all in the same household playing. At least I don't think so. Hey, Jarl! Welcome, Jarl! Stopping by and say hi and lurking work. Got you. We're designing some more slime individuals for our own Slimeverse, and I hope your work goes very, very well, too. But thank you for stopping by. Always appreciate that. No fighting this time, but we are starting next session of combats. Okay, so you guys ended the session right before combat started. I feel like a lot of sessions do that sometimes. I feel like for some reason I've always ended up in sessions where they either start with combat or end with combat. But that's good to hear. So You guys are looking for him, and where did you guys end up specifically? Like, were you guys in a cave, or did you guys end up going like to some of the alleyways or streets? Where did you guys find like the central lead, or like the general area where you guys think they may be in, or how did that go? News. Okay, I read that one already. I read that one already. I'm not reading that one. Zany, is it time for Animaniacs? To the max. A great Animaniacs reference. Oh my. Yeah, it is. Okay. Does that mean we could play that as a group? We could very, very much play that as a group too. Because I've seen some people play, I'm not sure if it was Gang Beasts or Party Animals. There was one game where it's like a Mario style-esque type of thing, and you'll like have like different boards, different mini games that you'll like go up and play with. But maybe it is one of those two. I just don't remember specifically which one it could have been. Oh no. Oh, Kuba check Slimeverse references. There's something funny. Ooh, there's something funny within Slimeverse references. Let me try to get this going too. We gotta get this little core figured out. You just have, it's so funny, we have like an actual slime, and then we just have this little, like geode? Not geode, just a little crystal individual here too, that we're also working on. Let me try to get all these little variants also colored in. Let's make it a little more blue. Oh, that's way too blue, yikes. Nah, it's fine. I'm not gonna worry about colors too much. Boom. Oh, there we go. Now we flush out the core. Where is the core? Boom. Brick. It is a brick. No. They are very sturdy, I'll have you know. The red slime can withstand a bunch of multiple pounds or multiple kilos. What is the form of measurement in other places outside of America? Is it kilos? They can withstand a lot of force, is what I'm trying to say. The force that they can withstand is immeasurable. Let me go right here. You may even suspect that an Atlas-like figure could also be within the Slimeverse. Somebody that is holding the, well, maybe not the universe, but maybe one of the planets itself on their back. That could be some idea that we have later on. Not saying that's a canon thing. I'm just saying if there was an Atlas figure, they would probably be more of a red slime. Let me include that here as well. There we go. Having too much fun doodling random shenanigans with this? Are you actually now, BK? Did I give you another idea to work around? I mean, I guess it was in relation to Miri, and Mike already has a lot of fun drawing Miri, so it's completely understandable. But I mean, I'm happy that you're having fun. I'm very happy to hear that. Hopefully we can get these little slimes drawn out to within a timely manner. I did kind of speed run some of the core designs in the past as well. Specifically like some of the badges that we designed previously, that is for the subscribers, and that took me like probably like 10ish minutes. But I do want to flesh out these cores just a little bit more and kind of keep it in the same style that we had for kind of our emotes. I'm trying to think how opaque I want this slime to be. I may just keep them like a little like hollowed out core in the center. So let me change this right here, or just add a multiply layer. Rare photo of the Red Duty during their teenage years. They were just what was it they called? The Moai stone, or the Moai? Oh no. Anything but that, please. Let me add this right here. Boom. And then we'll just go right there. Make it a multiply layer. And then we'll just shrink it down. I will save so much time just doing this. Nice. A little bit more opaque. Boom. Just to show it's a bit more like a thick, crystal-like exterior, I guess? Like a little bit of an exterior. There we go. That's multiply. Let me take out this layer too. Delete. We're trying to take any shortcut we can. We really are. I'm having fun doodling this. That's good to hear. I'll send you more doodles I'm doing. If you want to share them, by all means, you are more than welcome to, as well as always, Mike. We found out who has taken them and found their hideouts. Gonna fight some small monsters in the hallway of the building. I see. So then this will be your second combat endeavor within the campaign, Fluffy? Well, then I'm wishing you very much a lot of luck within it. Oh, I don't know if you know this at all, Fluffy, but I always do ask. How how does your DM approach your characters? Like, did they tell you in advance that they want your characters to like live for a while so the counters aren't going to be as challenging, or is it going to be like, oh guys, this is going to be a very like difficult campaign, so expect character deaths to happen a lot? I am always curious about that, because I know generally for our campaigns they do want the characters to like just live a while and kind of just be there for like a story, so combat isn't like usually too challenging. That's kind of changed a bit with some different DMs focusing more on combat itself, but I am always curious, and I do always want to ask in general. Moai statues from Easter Island. Yes, I loosely remember that scene just because there was somebody within. Actually, you can see it. If you look at my UI, you kind of have a little Moai statue on the right, where my little drawing showcase is. You can kind of see them. You kind of see like a character from One Piece. I think I've shared this story before, but those were just two of like the first ever subscribers for my channel. So I just drew, like, I had them like there on my little shelf, my little art shelf, as a pay respects, or pay of like a memento to them for just being like some of the early people that did watch our content. So one of their PFPs was the Moai statue. I think their name was Pog, and then the other person I think was Oreo, and they had just a One Piece character. I still remember what One Piece character that was. I think it was in like one of the zombie arc. I don't remember specifically what the arc was, but it was like Luffy turned into like some Frankenstein-esque individual. I think they were there, but I could be wrong. I may be misremembering. But that's a little bit of lore to the Moai statue. That's the only reason I know their name at all. I don't know. Oh god. I don't know how punishing or how they do intend on it to be. I mean, that's fine too. Like, I guess some details are better left unstated, because who knows? But it would be sad if you do get really attached to the character and then something bad happens. But I mean, that is D&D, I guess. D&D is always intended to have a lot of very dark or potential unsudden, untimely ends and demises. I'm gonna go be a slave to a person. Oh god, that's not good. Let's say, get the box too. Oh no. Let me add that. Alright. I guess I'll add another like softer layer to this to kind of show it being a bit more prismatic as well, and then we'll probably be fine. So let me add a layer here, do a soft light, and we'll probably be close to being done with this little red layer. Oh, I should probably have that above though. Oh, where's the core? Is this the core? Oh yeah, that is. Let me add that up here. Yeah, we'll add it up here. There we go. I love using cheap effects to kind of show brightness. I love it! Even though it's probably not doing the best of job to kind of show it being shiny, it's just something that I'm trying to add to make it feel a little bit more convincing. Wednesday is my last exam, nice. Then my college will be over. Just have to go back for our final exam. I see. So wait, you have Wednesday's your last exam, and then you have to go back for another exam? Or is it just the last exam as a whole, and then you'll just be done with school for now, Venchica? If so, that's good. That's really good to hear. We need to get more of this also going at the same time. But I'm wishing you the best of luck on that. I hope that goes very well. Studies are important. Studies are very, very important. I'm trying to think what else I'm trying to add here. Oh, I guess I want the lighting to be a little bit better. Yeah, well, we'll go with this layer right here and try to fix that around a little bit. Still debating how I'm approaching all this. Oops, that's not good. I kind of want this to wrap around a little bit more. Let me see if I can make this work. Something like that. Because obviously this is at a slight slanted angle, since it is like a mostly crystal-like structure. So I'm trying to warp it around in that manner. I'm not sure if that's convincing. Oh wait, am I on the right layer? Oh god, I'm not. I'm not on the right layer at all. Whoops. I was like, wait, why is that going over the lines? That's not good. Here we go. Now I'm on the right layer. Oh god, it's not even showing. Oh, there we go. I'm at technical difficulties, guys. Sorry about that. Sorry about the technical difficulties. I didn't even know what was happening there for a second. Yeah, that works. We'll do the same thing up here too. This is pre-board, the holiday for preparing, then have to go back to give final exam. Okay. I got you now. Studies are important. I don't know how many of you guys are also having like some form of exam going on right now, but if you are close to having exam time, or if you've already done your exams, I wish you the best of luck on that, and hopefully you guys got a good score. Because I know for over here, at least when I was in school, a lot of times they would curve the grades like crazy because a lot of people in our in our school would end up failing or end up doing really, really poorly. So they had to like curve everything. Like if you got basically a what was it? A 60, it would count as like a passing grade, which was absolutely insane. But that could have varied quite a bit too, depending where you were in the States. Oh boy, because I mean, I think I did generally okay in my studies. It was just it was really tricky for some scores or for some grades. Let me have that right here. Okay, now I think we're done. So that does not look at all how I want it to look. Oh god, wait, let me warp this one a little bit more too. Maybe make it a bit more skewed over here. Maybe that would make more sense. Would it though? Or maybe I want to stretch it out over here a little bit more. I am so good with light, guys. This is so professional. Yeah, we'll just leave like that. I mean, it's probably not supposed to look like that at all, but I'll just leave it like that entirely. I guess the lighting here would not be existent at all, so maybe I can remove that. Would it be like that? No, whatever. We'll just leave like that. It's a little warped, but it's okay. It's supposed to be like a little novelty slime depiction of the red slime as a whole, so it is what it is. 60 was not a passing grade. 60 was over here, Hollow. 60 counted as a failing grade, but because everyone in our school did so bad, they would curve it. Oh, thank you, Koopa.
Alrighty, Val. Gonna pour Vulvalise lurk as I get everything ready. Last one for the week, lol.
I greatly appreciate it though. Thank you so much, Koopa, for the 50 bits. I greatly appreciate that as always. But hopefully we have a wonderful drive. I hope you have a lot of fun and funny moments within your Thanksgiving endeavors with the pops. And yeah, take it easy as always, and thank you so much for the 50 bits. I can't thank you enough for all the support you have given me over just like all this time, yeah. But the same applies to everyone else here too. Thank you so much for all the support, and yeah, hopefully you have a wonderful rest of your day. I think I might have burned out. Oh, did you? In regards to D&D specifically, Fluffy, or what part? What in specific? I hope you're not too burned out right now. But yeah, Hollow. It was. I mean, I didn't get 60s. I usually did well in school. Like I would get like mostly like my worst grade would be a C, but I usually got like a lot of A's and B's. But for the most part, because our school was so bad, they had to constantly curve everything for just all the students that didn't really care too much about their studies. So it wasn't great. It wasn't great at all. But I mean, that's just how it is. I know education system in other places is very different, and for the right reason. Even in America, like depending what state you're in, you will have like really good education, and then depending other places, you'll have like horrific education. It sucks, but it is what it is. In general, I'm sorry to hear that, Fluffy. I hope you can at least relax, or you're able to take a bit of a break from whatever it is that has been burning you out. If it has been a lot of like just stressful things, work or D&D, or like maybe just a lot of social stuff and whatnot. Whatever it is in particular, hopefully you are able to just chill and get a little bit of relaxation. Because I mean, burnout is never fun. It's never fun to feel that way. But please, I hope you're able to chill, able to relax. Oh, say Zen with the cookies. Hopefully you can have a wonderful cookie from Zen too. Let me also block this in. I should also be trying to hurry up on some of these things too. And the thing is, guys, I need to work on the script. That's the big thing, is why like you may not see too much progress for our Slimeverse endeavors here on stream. It's just because we're working on scripts. I am a terrible writer too. I am a horrific writer. I haven't written like a paper in forever. Well, I mean, I usually write like small scripts for my shorts, but like a script for your short is like nothing compared to like a script for a whole actual video. Fresh as Daisy encounter. Random Rome fact. Did you know that Aphrodite is technically the patron goddess of Rome, and that Aphrodite is the oldest god? In regards to Rome, Butler? Also, welcome, Butler. Thank you for hitting me with that random Rome fact. Okay. But it seems like, from what I'm mistaken, or from what I remember, isn't it that in Roman mythology, they just pretty much ripped everything that was part of Greek mythology? Like, one-to-one, but they just changed the names? Or how different are the Roman myths in comparison to the Greek myths? Because there obviously there probably is, like, a bit of a change, but, like, I don't remember any other pantheon or any other, I guess, ancient civilization having like pretty much a 1-to-1 comparison. Val, Mike, yes, what is it? Oh, DMs, do you want me to check DMs or do you want me to check something else? Oh, I do see something. Oh, I could share at least the bottom doodle. I don't know if you want me to share the bottom doodle, but I can. I very much can. There is a lot of overlap, though, when it comes to Greek and Roman mythology. Let me also make the indigo slime as we speak. Time for this very scary and not friendly slime to occur, or to be drawn out. For some reason, you guys keep thinking that this guy is very lovely, very cute, when in reality, they are here to disrupt minds, concur, gain insight, learn more about this very much in development Slimeverse world. They don't care about being petting, or they don't care about such frivolous tasks, but obviously in the very beginning of the Slimeverse's conception, they will need to help all the other slimes because they themselves can't really do too much right here. They must wait for the powers to grow. You can. Got you, Mike. Let me share that as well. We have another lovely depiction of the Kitsune/Violet Slime that got out of the quicksand, fortunately enough. And thanks to these other individuals, and they look absolutely lovely. They look very cute. And I'm thankful again, as always, to showcase more of these lovely doodles. Thank you for taking the time to share that, Mike. And was that what you were trying to, was that what you were trying to ask? Or were you trying to ask another question? Let me put our lovely violet slime over here as well. There we go. Oh, did I get another one? Oh, I can't share that too. Let's say me and Mike were cooking. Holy crap. I finished the keychain design. Congrats on that, Beep. Are you able to share? Actually, I guess I would not refrain from sharing too. And something for me, do not show it. I do see it as well, Hollow. And holy crap, it looks so lovely. It looks so good. And I want you to know that all the time that you and Mike have been working on for this part, I'm trying to find words to not spoil things because it looks incredible, but I just want you to know that I do appreciate the time that you guys have been taking out to work on collaboratively. And this also applies to everyone else here too, because I know Crochet and Lux also worked a little bit behind the scenes for some Pantheon stuff too. So thank you guys so much for sharing and just showcasing some of this artworks that I will not show on stream just yet, but hopefully in due time we will have these moments where all the incredible artworks finally get showcased. But thank you so much, Hollow. It looks so good. It looks so incredible. But let me also work on this. I can pretty much only show you. Yeah, I mean, I was about to say, it's like, oh yeah, can you show this keychain design? But I don't like. Just think, I'm pretty. I feel like everyone here wouldn't like steal, but just in case there is like some random person that is lurking, and they have like malicious intent, do not share any keychain designs like that too. Just because there could be some random person out there that does steal your design and then they sell it. So please, I would have refrained from sharing stuff like that too, because I was gonna go all on board and be like, oh yeah, share it. Let's see what the design it is. It's like, oh wait, that's not a good idea at all. That's not a good idea. They're introverts. Once they have the ability to go into their own spots, that is where they will lurk. I mean, that's pretty much it too, Cobra. Once this indigo slime is like, I have no reason to be with these simpletons. Once I finally manifest my own strength, I will be able to do my own studies and observe from afar. But they are, you're basically right. They are pretty much one of the most, they would be the most introverted out of all the slime pantheon members. But it's for good reason. They probably are also very reclusive for different factors. The fact that a lot of individuals that see their form will probably go insane. Lovecraftian entities or Lovecraftian paying homage to that as well. So there's some reasons why you may or may not want to be in their company. Not saying that everyone that actually will. Yeah, there's probably like a couple individuals that won't go fully insane or lose their sanity if they do see their true form. But that's a story for another day. Trying not to spoil too much. Mike is so amazing to work with. I'm about to say, you guys are all incredible to work with. Mike is incredible. You're incredible, Hollow. Everyone here is absolutely like just a huge blessing to like see ideas and like get different inspirations when I'm from, because it's been incredible seeing what you guys have been cooking up for the Slimeverse and just your own OC stuff in general. It's incredible. Blueberry, green apple, and strawberry flavor, please. Can we put them on a We're not doing this. They're not ice cream flavors, man, Chica. They're not at all. No. There, tell me if it looks good. Let me see, Meep. Let me see. Oh, that looks so good too. I would say that looks incredible. For a keychain design, Meep, that looks so well done. How long did it take you to make this? Because it looks really well done. I love the gesture too. The posing, I would guess it wasn't too easy to get that posing going. But obviously I'm not trying to say too much, guys. But Meep did share their keychain design with me, and it looks incredible. I'm trying not. I'm sorry if I don't spend enough time on stuff like that too, guys. Just because things like that I can't share on stream. But I will let Meep know that it looks incredible. It does Jing look really good, and I do love the posing for it. The posing is absolutely incredible too. They all look like ice cream still! No, they don't! This does not look like ice cream! This is a crystal! This is a damn crystal, for crying out loud! This is not ice cream! Maybe this one, but this one is definitely not ice cream. The other one looks like a building block. Thank you! Thank you so much! Oh my... I knew the other ones, they all look like yours still. You guys are so wrong for this! You guys are absolutely wrong for this! No! The Romans took gods from every culture they interacted with and added it to the lore. They believed that mortals couldn't fully understand the gods and they needed to compare notes. Wait, so it wasn't just Greek mythology that they took from Zen? It was the other pantheons too? Or was the other civilizations and cultures? That's so interesting. I mean, I didn't know that's how they approached it. I just genuinely thought that they stole, like they pretty much ripped the pantheon from Greek and just changed the names around. But like, I guess they took notes, or they like all the other civilizations they ended up like having control over, they would learn from their mythologies. I mean, that's kind of interesting. If I'm assuming they did also just burn and pillage a lot of different civilizations to the ground, because that's just always a reoccurring thing when it comes to world history and older civilizations. Some of the earliest things that a lot of different civilizations will do is just burn and pillage libraries, destroy records, destroy history, try to assimilate other people into their own civilization as much as possible, which is just, it is unfortunate, just because there's so many like wonderful tales. There's probably so many like different I guess pantheons or stories that could have been learned about more too if they weren't destroyed. Like just thousands of years of like information just gone to the sands of time. So one thing I will say about the Romans conquered a lot of land in North Africa, parts of the Middle East, Germany, Spain, France, etc. Yeah, like what was the largest ancient civilization? Wasn't it Genghis Khan's civilization, or was it the Romans? Because I know the Romans like seized a lot of land, or they had a lot of control over various territories. Oh no, no wonder you guys needed to be smited a couple times. Oh yeah, they definitely did need to get smited several times. Oh my. Like 4 to 10 minutes, the only thing I had the most trouble with is the head. I see, me. I mean, doing a pose like that in only 4 to 10 minutes is super impressive too. Because it looked really, it felt really natural, like at least by the appearance and the design. So maybe you're way more talented at gestures than I am, because gesture work is something I've always struggled with. And I've showed it before with some art assignments, like I'll do some gesture work and I'll just absolutely struggle trying to make them feel a bit more organic and like kind of a fluid. But I mean, you nailed it. You absolutely nailed it. But they didn't need to get smited. Yeah, you can see why, BK. They had to get smited several times for the blasphemous things they were saying to these, yeah, albeit cute, but very horrific entities that are capable of mass destruction. You know, so what? They have a very cute phase. At some point, or at least in the present, they are more than capable of smiting you. And if you do pet this indigo slime, they will remember that, and they will plot a very horrific, untimely demise for whoever did decide to pet them. You said on Discord, maybe put a trademark. Oh yeah, I would say it's something that probably I wouldn't advise sharing too much, but if they do want to share it and put a trademark on it, they can. I mean, it is Meep's design after all. Or the red one could be topping or sprinkles. That's just not true. There's no toppings or sprinkles going on the red one. No. That was the farthest they ever got, and they all took aspects of that culture. Oh, did I miss another comment? The Romans conquered? Okay. We'll say about the Romans. That was the farthest they ever got, and they took all the aspects of that culture. I see. Oh, the red ones? Nope. Once I get the digital part done, sure, fair. Chica, what are you doing? What are you doing? Having minor problems with hooking up my new mic. Oh, are you running into the same issues I had, Lux? Damn, I don't know how to explain it particularly, but there was some settings I had to adjust because when I had the new mic included, when I was changing from my specific headsets, I had to like go into the actual driver for my settings, and I had to like update my Realtek driver in order to make it work. But I think we have very different microphone brands, so I can't really say what you need to do to fix it. But hopefully you can find a resolution for that in a timely manner. That one is melted ice cream. No, these are the tendrils. These are supposed to be the tendrils for the slime, the indigo slime. It's not supposed to be melted ice cream. I think the Persian Empire was the largest ancient empire at its peak. Okay, so it's the Persian Empire. Damn, I was completely wrong about both then. Goomy, it's not Goomy. It's not Goomy. My back, my cat's pulled plug on my computer. Did my pass come and get ready or no? Groggy booting up. Oh, Butler, I did read the one before in terms of the Rome, the patron goddess of Rome, and Aphrodite is the oldest god. I did read that comment, and we did talk a little bit about that because I was curious about like the Roman mythology, and I thought it was only that Romans stole from the Greek mythology because there was a lot of gods there that felt like one-to-one. They just had a different name, but apparently, according to our lovely crewmates, they assimilated a lot of the mythologies from the areas they took over and kind of just made like a mismatch or like a combination of that for their own mythology, which I just didn't know existed or wasn't a thing before. I always thought they just ripped off the Greeks. I genuinely thought they ripped off the Greeks. So it's tough. Like the three biggest were Romans, Persia, and Macedonia. Which one's Macedonia? Macedonia? Is Macedonia Mesopotamian? Ancient Mesopotamia, or Macedonia something else? Because I actually don't. For some reason, I don't recall what Macedonia is. Or maybe it is Mesopotamian. I could be wrong though. Illuminati, why one eye? Because that's their core. Macedonia was Greek. Wow, I'm stupid. Macedonia was Greek. I didn't know. I thought it was Mesopotamia. Yep, I know Athens. I know Athens, Cobra. I know what Sparta is the country called? Not country, is the city Sparta. I did not know Macedonia. I didn't know that. I need to brush up on more knowledge for the Greek history. Not just Greek mythology as a whole, but Greek history would probably be a lot more useful. Because I remember you guys were telling me stuff about was it Aphrodite started a whole war for her, and I didn't even know that was a reason or that was a thing at all. So I may or may not need to have some videos in regards to that too. If you guys have any good like ancient Greek like history channels or any like YouTube series as a whole, and you want to send that my way, by all means, let me know. I need to embellish more on that. I just don't want to hear myself in the speakers. You're hearing yourself in the speakers? Oh man, it's some of your sound settings then. That's so. I think when you change, I could be wrong, Lux, but when you plugged in your new mic, maybe it reset your default sound settings. Maybe check your default sound settings and see what they're equipped to. They could have swapped over to a different channel. So check that out. That was Alexander the Great. I see. Okay. Oh yes, they took a lot, mostly Greek. Biggest difference is that there's a new female god of war, and the Roman mythology trashed on Athena, Roman equivalent. Okay, we're about to turn this into a history lesson for the ancient Greek and Roman cultures. I mean, we can. I want to brush up my knowledge on stuff like that too. Illuminati, why one eye? Why one eye? Oh no. There's a specific reason why it is only one eye. It's because they're all seeing. And they're supposed to be the god of knowledge. or the god of insight, the god of all anything wise. Actually, not wisdom, but it's just the goddess of intelligence. Let me also work on the eyeball. Looks with the Illuminati. It's not a perfect triangle, guys. It's not a perfect triangle. Yeah, it kind of looks a bit triangular shaped with how the slime's dripping down. Yeah, the eyeball is in the center, but it's different, I swear. It's not the same. I need this eye to be very dark. It's different, I swear, guys. It's not Sliminati. Sliminati. I mean, is there a secret governmental organization pulling all the strings behind the slime's back? Maybe. Probably. I wouldn't be surprised if there was. But it's a conspiracy, I tell you. It's a hoax. One that Taka's father may or may not have gotten too close to. I'm kidding. That's not canon. That's not canon at all. And then they got smited. No. I'm saying they got smited for saying the yellow goddess was too overrated nowadays. Oh no. I'm not gonna say most of the gods won't just smite you outright for just saying some frivolous things like that, but there could be some unfortunate things that do stem from some ill wishes that some slimes may say if they are important enough. Obviously, if it is like some translucent slime, yeah, some translucent yellow slime individual on the side of the road that's being like, oh, I hate the yellow goddess. Cleo is horrible. I despise them. Cleo obviously hasn't even given them enough time of the day to where they've even their core has diminished because of that. So it alters her importance in regards to who says a certain statement. So honestly, if you do get smited, that should be sometimes seen as the gods have paid enough attention to you to where you have annoyed them. It's still not a good thing though. It's still not a good thing. How does that feel? It feels okay. We could definitely add a bit more. I want this eye to have like a bit of an outline to it, so we could also change that. Or maybe make it like a bit of a thicker outline too. Something like this. Maybe make it a little bit darker. Yeah, that's fine. We have a little bit of an eye right there. Okay. These little bits, I kind of want them to mimic tendrils almost, so I want to make them a little bit more wavy too. So let me try to change these tendencies. Let me actually delete this whole layer. I can redo it. Delete, and then just make it move in a very like Squidward dance-y type of pose. If you know, you know. Here we go. Taka's dad unfortunately was on the cover of a live parent magazine 5 times before the accident. It was tragic. No! Of a live parent magazine. Well, why? Taka's dad was just too good for that role. I'm sorry. They were killing it. Okay, well, that's very untimely to say that, especially after they got smited. Maybe my choice of words was not the best for that. I probably should change specifically what I said in relation to that. Sorry about that, Taka's dad. Sorry. Oh no. Let me have this little wave feature here too. I like this a little bit more. Feels a little more aquatic-y, a little more Squidward-y. And then we'll just chisel it away. Nice. Now, I think I like this a little bit more. We could add like a little bit of an outlining effect as well. Poor Taka's dad. Okay. Yeah, I like that a little bit more. We could add a bit more of a gradient to it, but I think leaving it like that's okay. Let's just add the shine, and this little horrific eldritch entity will be fleshed out. So, let's add the shine, and we should be good to go. Then we can also detail the wild gods a bit more. That one's going to be a little bit more tricky, just because I don't have an inherent depiction of how I want to flavor them up a bit more in terms of their design, just because they do look pretty close to animals, and I wanted to make them look a little bit more, I guess, I don't know if alien's the right word of saying it, but something that feels a bit more strange. Something that isn't like too familiar, but still like animal in their tendencies, or primal, I guess. Do you want to know why a king is forever cursed to push a boulder uphill? Why a king is forever cursed to push a boulder uphill? Is that a Sisyphus? Was Sisyphus a king, Butler? Are you talking about a different individual? Because I don't know the tale of Sisyphus that much, but maybe you are referencing a different tale from the past or from ancient civilizations? I mean, I would like to learn a bit more. Give me some more historical facts. Let me learn a bit more about ancient cultures, ancient civilizations as well. I think that's a good brightness. Okay. We will add a little bit of a glint here too, just to make them look not as intimidating. Actually, no, I think this is still going to make them look fairly intimidating, so maybe that doesn't really change too much, but we'll just add this little detail right there too. Okay. I think that's it, yeah. We got them colored in, guys. These are the earliest depictions of the Slime Pantheon, or some of the Slime Pantheon members. Almost forgot to make this a little bit darker, just to show that it's blue and not the other color, just a straight up dark value. Here we go. Boom. They are there. They look very innocent. They look very, some would say cute, but they are very powerful entities, guys. Do not be mistaken by their appearance. They would smite you once their power does arise. Well, some of them, not all of them, obviously. We had a whole debacle about that before, but some of them would be more prone to smiting you than others. But we have them at least fleshed out right there, too. Babu, welcome, Space Buns. Hello, hello. We're doing some early depictions of some of the Slimeverse entities because we are drawing some early scripts. Oh, not early. We're doing like some early script writing for the video as a whole. I am going to try to keep it very concise in terms of what we're going to be showcasing there, and then we'll have like more detailed videos in the future about like Pantheon stuff, some society stuff, some history events, different like slime powers, how boons work and whatnot. So we will be having those discussions afterwards, maybe some other planets too. So hopefully that'll be something that you or maybe other people could be interested in. But yeah, we're having like more of a chillish day today just because I need to work on more writing. Just drew you as a Smurf. What the fuck? Why? I'm trying to be hospitable and then you just tell me that you drew me as a Smurf. Thank you, Space Buttons. I greatly appreciate. I'm happy you're here too. I'm very, very happy to see you. Thanks. Drew me as a Smurf with the most diabolical smile. What the fuck? Oh, that's him. He made a deal to delay his death, but when death came for him, he literally tricked and trapped death in a box and took food from the gods in response. Ares found him and the gods cursed. Sisyphus to forever push a boulder uphill just for it to fall back down near the top. Damn, that is some of the curses that some of the individuals within Greek mythology and some other stories were inflicted with are insane. 2 ice cream and a building block. They're not ice cream. They're not ice cream, me. How many times I have to tell you this? Let me tell you about this guy, Ian Nazir, or Ea, or Ea Nazir from ancient Ur, could not sell decent copper if his life depended on it. You only get a subpar quality copper at a Nazir's store. The tablets with customer complaints was accidentally cooked in a fire, preserving it. The tablet with customer complaints was actually cooked in a fire. What? So they were so bad at their job that somebody found, or like an ancient tablet was still preserved because it accidentally was cooked in a fire? That's actually kind of funny. I kind of want to add something like that too to the world building of the Slimeverse Zen, where we have like some ancient civilizations and stuff where like only some of the very insignificant things were saved. Like, oh, this person's I guess manicure appointment was saved, was embezzled or like kept within a tablet of stone or a tablet of crystal. So they kept a little bit of the tale of some person from the past like that. That could be something fun. I didn't know about that. So Nazir from ancient Ur. What civilization was that? Ancient Ur? Is that not Mesopotamia, or is that what some other sort of ancient civilization that I just didn't know about? Or is the civilization just known as Ur? Also, 39 stream streak. Nice. Damn, 39. That is crazy. Was that when stream streaks were started? Did it start like over a month ago? Okay, sorry about that, guys. I also need to work on these depictions of the wild gods too. Let's get this reindeer and turtle also sketched in. Shall we? Let me put that over here too. I don't know what color the deer is going to be. Probably some sort of like greenish tinge to them, if that makes a bit of sense. But that's going to be our general approach. Let's see what we can do here. Okay. Let's just go back to lining. I'll keep the lines a little bit thinner for them too. Let me have that a bit darker. I don't have too much in store for the wild gods at the very moment in terms of what design approach I'm going with. I just definitely want to enhance a bit of the fantasy elements later on, because right now this is very, very loose. I don't have a good idea of what they want to be. If people have cool inspirations or ideas of what they want like a certain wild god to look like, I will say generally that some of them have inspirations from ancient Greece, ancient Egypt, like Eastern elements as well. So that'll be our general standpoint for that too. I got one in Greek mythology. The reason most monster curses and diseases are caused because humans were too pushy. It also caused female humans to be created for some of the curses, diseases, and monsters. Oh, I'll say I didn't know that either. Let me get this going. But don't worry, we will be adding those elements, and there are a lot of other people that are way more capable than I that know about ancient civilizations too, that will have some inspiration from that into the mix. I will save a lot of those very rich lore developments to a lot of individuals that do want to take up that offer. But I also need to add my own history elements as well, just to kind of showcase how we get to the present tense of the Slimeverse. Let me take that out. Whoops, I forgot to press the right button. Okay. Pandora's box. Okay. Was that created by humans or was that created by the gods? Ooh, I got the reverb turned on. Just trying to figure out why OBS isn't giving monitor and outputs. Wait, it's not giving it's not showing the monitor at all now, Lux? As soon as you plugged in the specific microphone? Do you not, are you struggling to like kind of have it selected or trying to like have the outputs selected for the mic? Is it not registering or not picking up which microphone you have? It's a little odd. Get this though, Nazir and Abraham from the Bible both lived in ancient Mesopotamia around the same time. There's a small chance that Abraham Abraham not only met Nazir, but bought some poor quality copper from him. So there is a chance that Abraham also got some copper. This Nazir guy apparently will forever be known as a subpar blacksmith or just copper seller, I guess. Zeus, it was mostly made by Zeus. Okay, so Pandora's box was made by Zeus. I see. I'm so excited for swing content. Why must the event make me wait? How long do you have to wait for the event, specifically Space Buns? Know when you want to hear a source in OBS, but you also want the viewers to hear it, you turn on monitor and output. Yes! I'm not able to hear anything for OBS playback to the headphones, no music or anything. Wait, that's super strange. Damn, I wish I could figure out a fix for that. But at least for me, I guess I had OBS after I got my new headset, and the big issues that I was running into when I was trying to figure everything out was that it just wasn't reading the headset as a whole for me, Lux. So I just had to get like a specific driver installed for it to be registered. But I don't know what the remedy for that could be. Hopefully you can get that settled out or figured out soon, because that just sounds hella annoying. Because it's not letting you, it's not picking up or any playback. I mean, I'm sure there may be a fix for that in OBS, though. That seems like something that would be fairly common for other people to also experience, so hopefully there is some sort of issue or troubleshooting for that, too. I don't know, it's in Japanese only for now, and I don't know when the other part of the event starts. Got you. I just was a little curious of when that would occur, specifically. But also, Space Buns, we are inevitably closer to when you may get your emulator, your specific device that can play other games that you are excited for. So I'm excited for you, and hopefully you are able to have a lot of fun with that too. I've been wanting to play some old games in the past and like emulate and whatnot, like for games I obviously owned, wink wink, nudge nudge, but I just haven't had the time for that too. Let me see if I can get this going. This outline is cooked. but it's okay. It's nothing too crazy. It just sucks because I know, like, I can definitely, like, draw something a little bit more cooler, a little bit more interesting, but I don't want to take too much time kind of, like, focusing on the ideation process. Let me just keep this as it is now. I am not a great animal designer. There are a lot of other people in our lovely space endeavors that can design animals a lot better than I can, so hopefully this isn't a bit too painful for you guys to see. Perfectly legal games you own on your computer are fun. Yes, perfectly legal games that I've played in the past and definitely have purchased and owned on that I can emulate on my computer are amazing. They're absolutely incredible even, I would dare say, Cobra. I've installed the driver and everything else is playing. I'm able to hear you on Firefox. I went to settings to change the output, but it's not picking it up. That's so strange then. Because, like, for me, Lux, well, I guess my brand's HyperX, so I was able to get that driver and everything was fine for me, but the fact that it's not picking up the other stuff is so odd. Yeah, that's really, really strange. Have you maybe, actually, I don't know, that's a really dumb suggestion. I'm not gonna say, have you tried restarting your computer and seeing if maybe it's not picking up the driver or whatnot, but that's such a stupid thing. I don't think, I don't know what a good suggestion for that could be. Oh, got it? Hey! Thank goodness. I was about to give horrible troubleshooting tips, so at least you were able to figure that out. That's good, though. I had to restart OBS after... Ah! Okay, I was kind of close. I was like, maybe you gotta restart your computer, but I guess it was just OBS needing to restart. I started line art. Good luck with that, Meep. Good luck with the line art, too. I hope you have a lot of fun with that as well, as I am totally enjoying drawing this fairly generic, deer-esque wild god that I will hopefully embellish later on too. Restarts. I'm just happy you were able to get it going, Lux. Thankfully it wasn't anything too crazy, because sometimes it is like the most obvious things, but then other times it's like the most convoluted things, like some issues with, like, I don't know, BIOS, and then you gotta go in to the settings and get like a bunch of different things fixed, or maybe other things it'll just be like, oh, have you tried restarting your computer? Maybe that's the solution. It's like, I didn't think about that till now. Sometimes we do overthink problems as well. Helps make sure people can keep enjoying them. Oh yeah, emulators are incredible, and having some sort of way to be able to play older games in that manner is just so nice. I've been wanting to play like the OG Sly Cooper, because I think some people have been talking about that. I know Mike and Koopa also mentioned Sly Cooper in the past, and I myself wanted to play stuff like that previously. I just haven't had my original copy that I purchased very much legally with me until now. Yeah, until now. But I will hopefully play that in the future too. We have a long list of games we need to play. Fortunately enough, though, guys, we will be playing Resident Evil 6 tomorrow with Hades. I don't know if we'll beat Resident Evil 6 tomorrow necessarily, but we will at least get more progress going on in there. And if you guys were missing Hades, just yelling at me for being very bad at games, don't worry. That will continue. That will occur in tomorrow's stream. So, yeah. Sly Cooper is a really fun game. Sly Cooper is so fun, Cobra. Sly Cooper, like so many other like beloved IPs in the past, like Ratchet and Clank, Jak and Daxter, Crash Bandicoot, Rayman. There's so many like goated 3D platformers that existed back then that just don't anymore, and it's such a shame because obviously if they did come back and they had like all the attention and love that they deserve, we would have so many fun IPs to mess around with. But a lot of the times, or at least if you have like a company that's has similar mindset to Activision, even if the game does well, it still won't have like other monetizable ways of succeeding or sustaining itself. So these companies will just be like, oh, why am I going to invest money into a one-time game like this that people just buy and enjoy when I can like milk a live service game that has like DLC and a bunch of little small cosmetics that people will pour thousands of dollars into, you know, and stuff like that. Just kind of has soured my mood with some different practices that different game developers do. But there are still a lot of wonderful indie devs that take out the time to make beloved games, like something like Silksong, you know, something like Baldur's Gate 3, something like Clair Obscur, you know. Also, hello, Crumbs, hello. Behold Indigo slime in their most primal form. I hope you're doing well, Crumbs. You just woke up, so actually, did you just wake up, Crumbs? Yeah, I don't want to assume things. I hate assuming things. Have you just woken up? OMG, they're so cute. I mean, yes, they are a little cute. They're a little cute in their most primal states, but they are supposed to be also menacing. Don't let their cute appearance fool you at all. They are more than capable of destroying your mental in an instant. Yeah, in an instant. I did wake up and had to do something and finish. Let's go. Well, I'm happy to see you here. I'm very, very happy to see you here too. I want one. I don't think you do. These things are horrible entities. Let me share also some of the. I don't want to hold them. No, you don't, Crumbs. You don't want to hold that thing. You know what the indigo slime is capable of. You know damn well what they can do. But I was just trying to ideate some stuff for the scripts, in particular for our Slimeverse video, and we have some little thumbnails here that we're working on. We have basically, I think you may or may not saw this yesterday, but just some little loose sketches of PLEAAASE at their birth. At the very beginning, where it's a lot of hostile, spiky, jagged environments that the slimes have to like overcome and kind of band together early on and use each other's like strengths and weaknesses to their advantage. Oh, I guess strengths, not weaknesses. So we have like a scene here where one of the red slimes is like kind of chiseling or punching their way through the wall. You even see like you see like a scene of the indigo slime's eyeball just bulging out and just being surprised, like, what the hell is this? This guy's a machine! Just absolutely observing them go to town, just excavating into the environment. We also have a little scene here where the kitsune, the violet slime, is sinking into the environment itself because PLEAAASE is not hospitable to slimes at all. And then you have like the combined efforts of the indigo slime, the green slime, and the red slime trying to like reach out and help her out of her predicament. And we have like the orange slime just designing a little machine that'll be much more efficient at that. But yeah, these are just some little scenes that we ideated for the video. I want to hug them and give them a big old kiss. You know what they become. You know what they become so well, and still everybody here wants to hug them. But I mean, I can't say anything about that. You know, to each their own. To each their own. Who knows? Maybe way down the line, we may have like maybe some little keychain or maybe some little plush or something for the ancestral, the primal form of all the slimes before they become the very intimidating versions of what they are now, right? Like where are they? Oh god, like where's Miri? Like Miri here, very much eventually, after a bunch of time passes, turns into, okay, I always mess this up. Miri there, right? A lot of time occurs where the very primal, small, goopy form changes and turns into the lovely form that they have now. they do like a bit of a glow up, I guess you could say, or a glow down, depending on how cute or how much more of a fan you are of certain forms. I just looked up the translated customer complaint written by Nani. Nazir wouldn't give a refund despite the poor quality copper. Nani had to send his messengers through enemy territory to collect a refund, but Nazir kept refusing. Nani was mainly upset about the chances of a messenger getting killed because of Nazir's decision to not send a refund. That is so, like, obviously, like, if I was in that time, I'd be absolutely terrified and I would not want to go through enemy territory just to get a refund. But just, it sounds so comedic. Like, it's crazy how, like we look, at least I look at Ancient Civilizations a lot more serious tone, but like seeing some records like that just still stand the test of time and having that moment be just, you know, witness to us here now, it is crazy. It's absolutely crazy to see. Listen, they used to say dogs were wild and couldn't be controlled. Look at us now. Oh, I mean that's understandable. That's completely understandable too, Cobra. I want them to turn into a marketable plushie. A marketable plushie, Crumbs? Oh, no caps. Yeah, This is just the progress that we have right now. It's just we managed to color them in. I'm trying to line up one of the wild gods. They're gonna look different from this, I promise you that. Not the oozes, the slimes here are pretty much one-to-one what they would have looked like at the birth of Uzeus, but the wild gods, I'm gonna try to change and enhance their appearance later on, try to make them look a little bit more alien-esque, a little bit more like just fantasy-like, more sci-fi fantasy-esque. It's just for now, I need to take a lot more time to kind of ideate those. It's a lot easier to make just a simplified version of a slime than it is to make like a fairly detailed depiction of a wild god when they first sprouted from Uzeus as a whole. So hopefully you can understand that. We're just keeping it just another thing crazy for now, but later on we will have like our own separate video for the wild gods. Oh, they also do have for Uzeus terms, they're known as the Hakati. So they're not known as the wild gods in Uzeus, but they are also known as that within for slime culture. But outside in the Slimeverse, the universe as a whole, most will refer to them as wild gods. So just to keep it simple, just a little tidbit of lore. I'm getting busy with my weird core OCs. My Clownman and Crypto Bro have a Crypto Bro name though. His name is Aiden. Nice. It's good to hear that you're working on more of your OC stuff too, Starscream. Congrats on finally getting a name, because names are something that are very, very hard for a lot of us to really think about. Some of us struggle quite a bit, and I know I did read some things that did occur for some Pantheon endeavors. I was like, I love this. I myself don't have any naming suggestions because I am terrible at names. So I would much rather shift that responsibility to somebody else that is way, way more capable at that. I'm almost done drawing the head. Nice. Let's go, Meep. Let's go. I'm happy to hear that everybody here is like working on something, whether if it is Slimeverse or non-Slimeverse related. That's always cool to hear. And hopefully it doesn't take too long, or if it is taking a bit of a while, you guys are having a lot of fun in that regard. I need to get this stuff going too. I'm happy to hear too that Crumbs was a fan of our early depiction, the most simple, the first form of the indigo slime. They did save a bit of energy having their core be the eye itself, because I know most indigo slimes have an eye-shaped core that also behaves in a similar manner, but for the indigo slimes themselves, or the original indigo slime, it was just their core and the eye. They were very efficient with that. I love how cute they are. I'm happy to hear that. I'm very, very happy to hear that as well, Crumbs. Because, I mean, it was a bit of the goal. Because I know for slimes, at least how some of our slimes look, not everyone's like a huge, huge fan of some of the different individuals in terms of how they look, which is why I do want to give creative liberties or creative freedoms to different approaches or different stylistic tendencies that some people may have. Kind of why I showed the violet slime in that one sketchy art style. So for something like that, we definitely did pay homage to like early Digimon evolutions. If you ever see like the baby evolutions there, pseudo like Slime Rancher as well, just to kind of like show a different style of slime. But I would say most slime individuals, they can revert not one-to-one in a state like this, but in their most like baby, their most infant state, they will have like basically just a little spherical or orb shaped tendency to them, right? So they do kind of look like that. You're catering to me with Digimon, man. Let's go. Like I said, you see, if you do know Digimon, or if you are Digimon fan, Crumbs, then you also know some of the early Digivolutions, like the baby evolutions, and I use that as like some pseudo inspiration for some of them. I have a Gamamon figure on my desk. Do you? Let's go. My favorite's always been Vmon. I've always been a Vmon type of fan, which I didn't know for the longest. Apparently Vmon is like one of the more popular Digimon, which I never thought that way. I always thought I knew Agumon was very, very popular, like because they're the mascot, but I never knew Vmon was one of the more popular ones. I just always liked them as a kid because I used to play Digimon Rumble Arena. That's a bit of a throwback. It's a fighting game. I don't know if anyone else touched that game, but I loved that game as a kid. And I don't know, Vmon was always my favorite to use there and in the show. Oh, I thought Gamamon has a very cool design. Gamamon? I feel like, am I really calling them right? Gamamon. Oh yeah, yeah. I mean, their design was always sick too. You're talking about the Walrus Digimon. For some reason, I was thinking of Gabumon for a second, which was I believe the wolf. right? Gabumon was the wolf, and Gomamon was the seal. Okay. Yeah, for some reason I was confusing them for a quick second, but yeah, they're really, really dope. Yes, and my favorites are Gatomon because of the show and Gomamon. Okay, I would say Gatomon's really cute as well too. Outside of Vmon, I think I also liked Guilmon. Like for season 3, Digimon Tamers, I think it was, where it was like the red pseudo mascot too. I thought he was pretty cool. Terriermon was absolutely adorable. Like that third season, a third iteration of Digimon was absolutely goated. Like the 3 main like Digimon that the kids had there were so iconic. I like her character development. Oh, for Gatomon in the original season. Actually, was Gatomon? Yeah, Gatomon was in the original. I liked her character development too. I mean, it's been a while since I've seen that show, but there was so many things I was a fan of back in the day when it came to Digimon. I stopped around Data Squad, where the main character would just start punching other Digimon. Like he was throwing hands. Shout out to him, because I don't think any other pro tag was just fighting other Digimon without you like being within one. So he was really cool. Gatomon in the OG, okay, because I know Gatomon was in the OG, and when I think it was Tyson, I believe it was Ty's sister who had Gatomon. She would grow up in the second season or the second version of Digimon. She would be there too. But in the OG, she was awesome. Because there was them, and there was Patamon? I think it was Patamon or Patomon, which was the other angel Digimon too. God, that was a throwback. I'm trying to loosely remember a lot of like the OG Digimon stuff from way back when. Digimon Savers, Digimon Punchman, he was great. He was so badass. I swear, like, when I saw him just absolutely throwing hands with the other Digimon, I was like, holy crap. Like, he's more threatening than his own partner himself. Like, that was just so cool to see. But I think that's where I ended. I didn't see any more Digimon afterwards, but, like, I saw, like, most of every season prior to that. With, I guess a lot of people weren't a fan of Frontiers, but Frontiers will always be my personal favorite, just because I always thought it was so cool that the kids themselves would turn into the Digimon. I always thought that was so badass. And I think I shared it in the past. I don't know if you were here for a Cobra, but I did have I did draw fan art of the MC there because I just always adored that show. I thought it was so cool. I could try to find it. It shouldn't be too hard. Yeah, because it's in my Twitter somewhere. Oh god, it was so cool. Who was your favorite Digimon, Cobra? Which one did you like? There were so many good options. There were so many. I forgot. There was one that I saw that was a newer Digimon that I was like, Hades would love this guy. Because they were kind of like a Cerberus or like a Hellhound type of Digimon. And I was like, oh, they would be so cool. It would fit Hades so well. And then Hades saw this and he was like, yeah, sure. I guess. Because they didn't grow up with Digimon as much as we did. But here we go. Yeah, this was the fan art I drew a while ago. When was this? What show? 2023. I've been looking at some stuff from my childhood, yeah. This was 2023 was 2 years ago, and we drew just a little piece like that. I always thought they were so cool. Frontiers was my favorite. 9-time Slime Shrine champion. Hey, Bancrab, let's go! Welcome. We are drawing some slimes too, and thank you for the hydrate as well. I was about to stand up. I thought it was a poster. I thought it was a posture check for a second. Give me just 1 second to drink some water, and I hope you're doing absolutely well. What are the plans looking like for you today? Okay, there we go. All right. Oh, so I picked up a new favorite duo recently thanks to the new game. I love Dynasmon and fell in love with Beelstarmon. Oh yeah, Beelstarmon I think is a bit of a popular one right now too, if I'm not mistaken. How are you? Just prepping chicken right now? I'm doing great. I'm doing absolutely wonderful. We're just reliving memory lane, talking a bit about Digimon and some other stuff while we work on the most primal forms of the Slimeverse pantheon. So yeah, that's basically what we've been up to, and hopefully it's been going going well in general. Hopefully the prepping chicken goes well too. Hopefully it's not too much of a struggle as well, because I know some people, like at least for me, when it comes to like some meats, I tend to struggle prepping them, or I struggle cooking those. I am really good with baked goods and some like pasta dishes, but for some reason I always struggle with meat. I've been trying to get better at like cooking steak and other sort of like poultry and stuff like that, but it's always been a bit of a struggle for me. Here we go. Oh yes. I hope you are a fan of that two-pan crepe. We're trying our best to get everything worked out in a timely manner. It's just a lot of it will revolve to writing the script. I haven't written a paper like this in a while. I did do a lot of writing for our like 1 hour long video that I showed in the past in regards to Fateborn. But that was very much just a spiel, and I'm trying to kind of cut everything down to the point where all the core details are stated enough to where people have like the general facts going on, or like they like know about like the general history of Uzeus and whatnot. So we're just drawing some assets in relation to that, and hopefully it's something that you guys are into. Because I am enjoying this, and it is something that I feel like could be very fun for other people that don't know too much about the Slimeverse. Because I know if you haven't been here very early on, some details are basically just you don't know at all. Like some people here probably don't know about the Cult Assault, Ven, Doric Slime, Emba. You know, even like the originally Turnabout lawsuits. There's a lot of small things that I do need to kind of like share. But obviously stuff like that are like more like the actual comic moments. So I'm not going to be sharing that too much. But we will also be answering some questions that were asked in the thread too. Not me foaming from the mouth for more lore. I'm trying. I'm really trying my best to get all this stuff situated in a timely manner, Crumbs. It's just I have like a general script, but I don't like how it's worded, and I'm trying my best to kind of like revise a lot of the details to where it's like just shortened down and more condensed. But oh man, I haven't written a paper like this in forever. And a lot of my knowledge from college has pretty much faded away in terms of like the proper grammar, structure, and style for a lot of different papers, because I used to have a lot of workshops back in the day where I would just kind of give feedback or learn more from my professors. But nowadays, I'm just trying to loosely recall from what I've been taught. And it is not a lot. It is not a lot at all. But it's fine. I think the only class I loosely remember pretty well is my world building course, like my fantasy world building one, just because that one was one I was super interested in, and we had like a lot of interesting lessons every day where we would learn about like, oh, elite groups, different tropes, different archetypes when it comes to character design, you know, different types of environments in storytelling. Right, there's a lot of small things like that definitely do add a lot to making a world interesting. It's just trying to enact that in your own world is always a challenge for me. Because I've done like a little bit of world building when it came to Fateborn, but a lot of that also comes from working with Hades, because that originally was our first D&D homebrew world that we ended up just sparking from... like when the session itself wasn't working too much, we ended up just sparking a bit of different ideas to make it more narrative. But outside of that, it's been really tricky. But this world is something that I've been very passionate about too, just because a lot of great ideas have come from you guys, and I'm trying to at least connect everything and make it to the point where it's something that you guys are going to be interested in developing more characters. The goal in mind is to have enough information where you guys can basically be like, oh, I want to make a yellow slime that's a bit of a trickster. Oh, I want to make a violet slime that's like a magician or like performs magic tricks and whatnot. That's like the goal. It's for other people that don't know too much about the Slimeverse to basically have enough information to where they can kind of ideate their own things from it. When I'm supposed to do world building, I just keep adding more stuff that seems fun without making it work at all. I mean, there's always... I know when it comes to world building, Moxie, there's so many things that we would all rather work on, and a lot of people kind of forget some of the more boring aspects, I guess. I know I do too. Like, I'm very much suspect for that, where it's like, oh, how does, like, the government work in a certain setting, or, like, what is, like, the ideology for this group of people, and, like, there's a lot of, like, small things that some people may find interesting, other people may find completely boring, but for me, it definitely is. There's a lot of groundwork that you do need to lay out for world building, and it's always trying to figure out how much you need, because some people are like, oh, I need to have everything detailed, every single thing needs to be made for people to understand, when in reality that's not the case, right? Like even what was it, Tolkien, when he had the Lord of the Rings universe fairly worked out, he didn't even have all the places mapped. There's a lot of like really huge, well-known and well-established writers and world builders that don't have everything fully mapped out. They just have enough of the important things shown to the viewers to where they have this illusion that there's more developed out there, when in reality everything is still probably not everything, but like a lot of things are still fairly loose. And I mean, it's interesting though. Learning how world building, how different people approach it, has definitely given me a bit more of an insight. I've had some D&D friends in the past over in the Netherlands that they themselves just love world building, and they focus purely on making a bunch of different worlds. And that's something that's super impressive, because they always take out the time to kind of collaborate and make interesting plot points for other people to engage within. And that's something that I would love to get to at my own pace in the future, because right now this world is like, you know, some things are fairly developed, especially with Uzeus as a whole, but even as the planet itself, there's still a lot that needs to be worked on with the oozes, a lot that needs to be worked on with the jellies, a lot that needs to be worked on with different forms of powers, and how do we connect those to other planets where the slimes themselves have also been colonizing, how they've been colonizing it, you know? A lot of questions do arise from that, and hopefully my goal is to answer as many as possible, at least like the very important ones, not ones where it's like, what does a slime with a beret tend to do on their Saturday mornings? What does a slime smell like when they've been showered 3 times a week? Like stuff like that. I'm not trying to answer right away. I mean, I could probably entertain the question. I'm not saying I'm not against questions like that at all, but it's just some of the very like hard-hitting questions that I know Vactor and some other individuals have said in the past, like godhood ascension, different forms of how does the culture for slimes and oozes work, you know, like how are there forms of like prayer and worship, you know, is there, what type of like government system is there in the Slimeverse, is there a government system in the Slimeverse, you know, stuff like that is super crucial, and it's things that I want to at least have for as many people as possible. As we block this in, I'm not even sure if this is the right thing to block in. I'm trying to pseudo do it in a Hades way, where we just have some things in the background kind of shaded, because I don't want to take too much time overly rendering some stuff. I think this is fine. It is weird having it as a dark green instead of it being like a absolute black like Hades does it, but I think this is okay. Like I said, I'm very different with the designs for the WoW Gods right now, but we'll flesh it out later. World building, everybody. There's also a lot of websites too, if anyone here, I know a lot of DMs, there are like a few DMs here that are extremely good when it comes to world building, because kinda a lot of DMs tend to use like their own homebrew world for a setting if they want to like tell a story and whatnot. But I know if you are like somebody that's a bit more of a novice world builder, somebody like me, there's a lot of really good sites that ask really thought-provoking questions. There's a lot of great videos that ask thought-provoking questions as well. So it's all about just filling out a certain sheet, or trying to figure out what you want to tell in a story setting. And it can also be starting out small too. Like when it comes to world building, there's some people that just have a character, and then the whole world revolves around that character, you know, like more little details will spawn from it. So there's so many things. I'm back for a bit. Got you, Meep. Hopefully the digital art has been going very well. Hopefully the drawing is very enjoyable. I am trying to get this pseudo wild god deer figured out at the time being. It's a very loose drawing, but it is what it is. I'm just keeping it fairly chill. But I think that's fine, yeah. We can also block this in too. Let me do that right now. That's fine. Here we go. Let me block these folders in right there to make it the line art. And then we'll add some small details here too. Oh, indeed, I finished the head now. I'm working on the outfit and hands. Let's go. That's good. How much longer do you think it's going to take to have the whole design fully rendered out? Do you think you're going to finish it today, or is it going to be like a 2-day part thing? What are the plans looking like for the keychain? Because for me, whenever I do keychain designs, it usually takes me like about a day. Like it won't usually take me more than that. But I know some people like to make a super detailed designs too, and that could definitely take like more than a day. But usually it doesn't take too long. Let me add this up here. Then we'll do a little bit of line art stuff. Actually, put this all the way up here too. I'll put it above all the other lines. Oh, what green do we want? I don't know. Let's see. Maybe it's something a bit more bluish. I don't know what green I am going for. Maybe a day or maybe two. Fair enough. That's a fair enough estimate for working on that too. That's a very saturated. I want the oozes to not be super saturated like how the slimes are. I think something like this could be a little bit better. I'm not too sold on this color, but we can always change it around too. Making it very green. Oh yes. For some reason, whenever I'm trying to use or try to make a slime or something like this in Slimeverse and I try to make it green, I don't know why. I always struggle to find like a good tone. What was everyone's weirdest fictional crush if they are comfortable sharing? Mine was Salad Fingers when I was a kid. Interesting. I'm gonna say if you guys are comfortable sharing, what's your weirdest fictional crush? Everyone's weirdest fictional crush? I mean, does it have to be when you were younger? Funnily enough, I don't want to, I don't want to expose myself. I don't want to expose myself too much, but we were loosely talking about some hear me outs in yesterday or like in the recent past, and I have one that I can potentially share. It wasn't me when I was a kid, obviously not, but this was a more like the last few years. I don't know if I do want to expose myself though, but I could explain. I could explain it. It's more of a hear me out. Brainiac 5. Brainiac 5. Now I need to look up who Brainiac 5 is. Brainiac 5. Oh, is this from... Wait, who is it? Oh, this is from DC? Oh, that's interesting. The weirdest fictional crush. Quiche from Tokyo Mew Mew? Wait, who's that? That's a Quiche? Wait, why did Mike AO that? Who is this? Quiche from Tokyo Mew Mew. I don't know who this is either. Okay, I haven't seen this character too. Oh no. Bro gave me an awakening with the way he acted and looked like a girl. I see. I've never seen this show. Okay. I've seen it. Well, Brainiac 5, I didn't even know that was another one. They're very interesting. So these are the weirdest fictional crushes. I'm not gonna say mine. You guys are fairly tame. I'm just gonna leave it. I'm just gonna say I don't know. I got nobody. I got no one to. I'm not gonna say specifically who it is. It's horrible. Mikao, that's it's a magical girl anime. Okay. I didn't watch too many actually, I don't think I watched any magical girl animes growing up. I know Eternity showed me a few that she was a huge fan of. I wonder if she watched that one in particular, Crumbs. Tokyo Mew Mew was the first anime I ever watched. Pokemon doesn't count. That's fair. Pokemon doesn't really count. I would say my first ever anime, technically was Inuyasha, because I used to watch it when I would wake up very early for school, but I don't remember too much about it. But my first anime that I remember a lot is definitely Naruto. I was very much a Naruto kid. Could you tell from some of the things that from the way I drew clone troopers running? I was a fan of Naruto when I grew up. Rusty Spoons, my bad. Is Salad Fingers with his spoons truly tame? Let me see. Sally Fingers? Oh no, from Rusty Spoons. Let me see. Salad. I said Sally. Salad Fingers from. What is this? Everyone? Oh, is this who? Is this who you're talking about? New episode Salad Fingers from Rusty Spoons. I mean, yeah, that's. It's not tame. That's not tame. No, that's fair. That is a fairly weird fictional crush. I will give that to you. I will give that to you. Salad Fingers right here. Actually, correct me if I'm wrong. This is who you're talking about, Space Buns. Salad Fingers from Rusty Spoons. I mean, you know, is there a specific reason why you're you're a fan of them? You know, I'm not gonna ask. I'm not gonna dig too deep into that. That's okay. It's okay. It's okay. Thank you for sharing them as well. I just didn't know. I learned a new character today. So for me, mine was actually Gundam. Oh, for Cobra. I was like 13, 14 at the time I watched it, but it definitely stuck with me. Hard to forget child soldiers. So wait, your fictional, was it a Gundam specifically, Cobra? For your fictional crush? Joshua Graham from Fallout New Vegas, otherwise known as hot version of Curly Mouth. Joshua Graham sounds familiar. Joshua Graham. Let me see. This, oh wait, this is, I remember, okay, he's from the, what, it's not Honest Hearts. What's the DLC? I've heard a lot of good things from this guy, specifically from this character, in particular, Zen. I never got to play this DLC. I played through like half of the Fallout New Vegas DLCs, but I never played, I think it was Honest Hearts or Lonesome Road. I don't remember the name specifically, but they were, I was told they were an incredible, well-written character in the game too. So, I mean that's probably fair. I saw like a video essay about them a long time ago. A very long time ago. That the criminal also, I don't know. that's understandable. I would say. Other than Keisha 2, if we're looking at things now. Okay. So is there another one that you have? I don't know. This may turn into Hear Me Out. I don't know how deep we're going into it. Curly from Mouthwashing pre-crash is hot. What do you mean? Oh no, because Joshua Graham looked very similar. Well, I guess they had all the bandages in a similar fashion to how Curly was all bandaged up too. So I guess that's what it was referencing. Oh no, not fictional crushes. Okay, I won't talk too much as to what my tastes are. That is conversation for much later. Fair enough, Cobra. I was just like, wait, you liked a Gundam? You had a crush on a Gundam as a kid? That's interesting. I guess okay. I'll say my fictional crush as a kid. Where are they? I'll tell this one. I'll give you this one because my Hear Me Out is way too crazy. I'm not gonna give that. This. Oh, I don't even want to share them. This, oh my god. This was my fictional crush as a kid. It was the dragon from Shrek. they were somebody that was a huge fan of. I don't know why. I always thought they were very lovely, and the way they treated Donkey was very nice. So yeah, that's my fictional crush when I was a kid. Aside from that, it was also where are they? Where's Flannery? I'll go more tame. Flannery, Emerald. Where are they? I liked them too. Maybe that's a bit more tame. That's a bit more tame as well. I also like Flannery. They were like my first video game crush. Yeah, there's that as well. There's also that. The monster from the Ritual, Turtle's hair. The monster from the Ritual? No, you're crazy. Crumbs, you're crazy. From the Ritual? Monster from the Ritual. I think I know exactly what you're talking about. Isn't this just the one monster that Nox talks about too in their their Crooked Moon campaign? Okay, well, this is a little scary. Maybe some guys will say, some people may find this scary, but this? You're saying this is a more recent crush that you have? Look it up. Yeah, I've seen them before. I've seen the monster from the Ritual. Outpost Crash, I seize. I won't talk too much as to what they taste are. Okay. Gundam 00 was just the first anime I ever watched. Okay. I understand now. Understandable, I feel ya. You know, respect. Okay. Alright. My fictional crush as a kid was Fang from Boy. Mr. Val, search him up. Fang from, I don't even know what show that is. Fang from Boy. Oh, okay. This is way ahead of my time. I definitely did not grow up with this show or this character in particular, but I got you. Fun fact, the dragon was a princess as well, cursed like Fiona was. Is that true, Lux? I mean, I gotta believe it because you know so many interesting facts about these older movies. I have to take your word for it. Wait, why is Mickey laughing? Mickey, what are you laughing at? What are you laughing at specifically? I need to know. Fun fact. Oh no. I will reveal a little bit about myself. My first wish was an actual named character. Really? Look up Viper from X. Oh no. Yeah, I think I know what you're talking about. Viper XCOM 2. Okay, no, you know, this is okay. It's like a snake lady. Like, this is it's not like it's not the worst. It's not the worst. I mean, they are snake individuals. So I mean, it's a bit more out there than some of the other people that they're talking about. But I mean, it's fine. I think it's okay. Yeah, I'm trying to salvage it, but I mean, it is a giant snake lady. I mean, I think a lot of people are a fan of that as well, too. We are getting a little out of hand, guys. I was supposed to draw the fucking slimes, and now we're just going over here. That's not a hear me out. That's a lady. The ritual one's hot. Space one's like the ritual, too. What is wrong? Everybody likes the ritual one. Oh, that is just basically coming out to hear me out, kinda. This is just basically coming out here. That's what I'm saying. It's basically a hear me out now. We're going on hear me outs. Bambi, kinda, yes. My boy's from a Malaysian cartoon. Fun fact, he has shadow powers. Interesting. The Dragon Princess was cursed by a date to be a dragon, while Fiona was cursed to be by knights to be an ogre. Is that true? Stay focused, brothers. Okay, wait, no, I need to know. Wait, Mika, you were laughing at something particularly in the past, and I'm a little behind. I was a little behind on comments. Whose hear me out were you laughing at? It better not have been the dragon from Shrek, because if it was, actually, I wouldn't care too much. I wouldn't care. I was a kid at the time. I thought they were very, very lovely. I thought they were an incredible character. Enough with the hear me outs. We'll keep going. You should do a stream where you rate our hear me out for funsies. Some of you, like Crumbs is absolutely great. You know, I can't be a hypocrite. No, I can't be a hypocrite. I mean, I was just gonna say, you know, the monster from the ritual, I just didn't expect somebody would be a fan of them. I didn't know. I thought they were. I saw the movie. I don't remember the movie too well, but they killed a lot of things. But I mean, who knows? It is what it is. Smash or pass. We would have to turn that into an 18+ stream for sure, Cobra. But who knows? Maybe at the end of Resident Evil 6, we'll have that. We'll have something like that too. And we'll do a quick little stream where everybody just exposes their enamorments, their biggest hear me outs. Oh yeah, their biggest hear me outs. I won't say mine because now I'm embarrassed. Apparently, I got crucified for the dragon, so I won't say my actual hear me outs. But we'll keep on going. Guilty, but to be fair, a lot of people had crushes on that character, though. Wait, which character? The dragon from Shrek, or which character are we talking about? The ritual monster, Mike? If it's the ritual monster, this is the first time I've ever heard anyone say that they're a fan of them. Oh, well, I got to go. Take it easy, Butler. I may have missed that comment a while ago. I do apologize. Hey, Theo! Welcome, Theo. It is good to see you as well. We are not doing anything suspicious at all. Nothing suspicious is going on right here. We're just working on our Slimeverse endeavors, getting these little slimes drawn up for later assets for the video, and that's pretty much it. I have a lot of DC characters on that list. Do you actually? Lex, do you read a lot of DC comics? Are you a fan of the DC universe? I've always been more of a Marvel slime, but I've always appreciated a lot of different DC characters too. My favorites being Wonder Woman, specifically Absolute Wonder Woman. I've read Dead Earth by Daniel Warren Johnson. I've read the new Absolute series for the most parts, and I've read a bit of 2018 Wonder Woman. But I don't know too much about DC. I do know a lot more about Marvel. Why are we talking about hear me out? We're not! That was left in the past! That was left in the past, people. We're not mentioning that at all. Nope. We are done with that statement. That is a topic for tomorrow's stream, actually. Yeah, guys. That's gonna be during the Resident Evil 6 stream, because that would be a much more fitting moment, since that is age restricted for anything else. We're not gonna be talking about that right now. Oh god. Noted. Got you, Theo. I'm trying to get this also worked on too. Let me have that going. Actually, these eyes could be a little bit brighter too. Let me work on this here. I grew up mostly at the shows, but frequently went on lore deep dives that included some comics and reboots. Let's go. Who's your favorite? I may have asked this before, and I guess this could apply to everyone here, but who's your favorite superhero? It could be DC or Marvel, either or. My favorite, I would say Marvel superhero, used to be a long time ago, was Doctor Strange, but not anymore. I would say my current favorite one is Bruce Banner, specifically Immortal Hulk, because I think Immortal Hulk is such a goated series, and a lot of people, even if you don't like superhero comics, like if you may find some of them like tacky or a little bit too cliche, I highly recommend reading Immortal Hulk. That entire series is so good. It's so well done, and it does pay homage to like some of the older depictions of Hulk, where he was supposed to be seen or portrayed more as a like kind of a horrific monster-like entity. So there's a lot of like really interesting horror aspects that they add into that series, and it's really good. I'm almost done with the outlines. Got you, Meep. All good. That's good to hear. We need to keep working on this. Back for a little. Got you. Welcome back, Lotus. I've been brainstorming. I think I should learn knuckling, aka knuckle rolling. Ooh, is that like a newer development for like the type of tapping or anything like that for the Tetris community, Theo, or is that something that was implemented a long time ago? Hero, The Flash, Wally West. Character in general, Gentleman Ghost. Ooh. Also, I need to learn this too, Lux. Can Wally West actually solo most of the universe? I keep getting this freaking meme with like the one song that is used by Unordinary. I forgot. I don't know the lyrics, but I keep seeing Wally West just solo every character in the DC universe. I don't know if that's actually true or if that's a meme, and I need to know. Also, thank you for lurking, Eternity. Welcome. You did not miss anything really suspect at all. At all in like the last 20 minutes. So you guys are tuning in at the correct moment. So I'm very appreciative to have anybody lurking as well into our little Slimeverse endeavors. Batman is my fave. He's just so sweet. Bayman? Is that not... Are you saying Batman specifically, Spacebuns, or are you talking about a different hero? My favorite character, design-wise for DC, Deathstroke. He is badass. I was about to say, most of my knowledge of Deathstroke, I guess, comes from Slade, from Teen Titans. Not really from outside of that, but Deathstroke is a really well-designed character, too. But Wally West is also dope as hell. Otherwise, Shocker from Spider-Man, my absolute favorite character. Ooh. I would say Spider-Man and Batman both have like the most fleshed out villain rosters. I would argue. I would say Hell's Kitchen has a good few of villains as well that a lot of the heroes there have to deal with. But I would argue that Spider-Man's probably like has the second most iconic roster of villains outside of Batman. Because Batman, there's just so many. Like you could probably like, if you've never read a Batman comic, you could probably name like maybe at like 3 or 5 at most from just different medias or different shows. The only top knuckler is Pixel Andy. However, I'll probably only learn it once I get a 1.2 mil with tapping. I see. So about late 2026, 2027. I mean, I'm happy that you have a bit of a roadmap for your Tetris journey too, though, Theo. Honestly, I hope you achieve that goal even sooner than that, though. The 1.2 mil. I'm excited to see more of those developments occur too. Yeah, Batman. Okay, I just didn't know. I didn't know Spacebuds. I didn't know if it was somebody else specifically different. Oh no, because you just taught their little cousin how to drive. Oh no. You taught them how to drive? He was so excited, he just scared of driving down hills. He parked terribly, but is proud and even went to my dad to show him. That's good to hear. That's really good to hear too. Hear Me Out, Starscream, but very specifically from Bayverse / Michael Bay movies. Rip Starscream, he's me. I ruin every continuity. Oh god, in the Bayverse movies, I don't hate the Bayverse movies at all, Starscream, but I did watch most of them. I don't know. I think they're fine. I think the latter ones, what was it? I don't know if it was The Dark Knight, but it was when Shia LaBeouf wasn't in them anymore. Some of those Bayverse movies were a little bit hit or miss. I will say, what was it? Transformers 1 is a really goated movie. But the other Bayverse movies are kind of like, it's eye candy, right? Just seeing a bunch of explosions occur left and right, seeing some action happen every now and then, or like at all times. It is good. It's just I don't know. I do, if I want a Transformers movie, I definitely want to learn more about, like, Cybertron. I want to learn about Unicron and, like, all of, like, the actual, like, lore behind, like, the planet itself. I'm kind of tired of seeing some of, like, the movies that center around Earth and kind of the conflicts there. I think it's a meme because I remember a short that did the same thing with Batman. Wait, which meme in particular? Oh, where they're solaring the entire universe? Okay. I didn't know if, because maybe you knew more about Wally West than I did, Lux, in terms of, like, soloing the universe. So I was like, oh, wait, are they actually that OP? Like, can they actually just do all these crazy feats with their powers? But maybe it is just more of a meme. Low-key, why is this deer having the Beast Boy color palette? They got, like, the greens everywhere. I may need to change that. I'm kind of just AFK coloring some of these aspects right here, too. Oh, no. I love Slade from Teen Titans. Oh no, I taught him how to drive golf carts. That's good. Feels safer with me because we chill. We basically since I grew up with him. That's good. We got babysitted by grandma often together. That's cool though. The fact that you were able to teach them how to drive around is very, very nice. Especially if it's something like a golf cart and not just throwing them into an actual car, an actual vehicle outside of that. It's like in a much more dangerous environment because for me, I got thrown to the wolves very early on. I was forced to drive out in the actual open with like no real not governing authority, but just my parent would just basically be like, oh yeah, drive, and that's it, like just out in the actual road. It was very traumatizing, very, very traumatizing. I think there is like 8 sub-play styles now. Classic DS, modern DS, slow tap, hyper tap, moja tap, wiggle tap, rolling, and knuckling. Okay. Designs were scary, like Michael Bay. Why'd you have to make them photorealistic? No, I do not want to see a Transformer. I don't want to see that either. No. I mean, I don't know. Michael Bay movies are good for some things, and it's just like a lot of action, explosions. The plot, I mean, a lot of like live action movie plots are kind of whatever, but I did grow up watching a lot of the Transformers movies, and it was just cool, you know, like for younger audiences, just seeing a bunch of action happen. I mean, what more could you really want? But I don't know. I think at least the older I got, the more I wanted to like appreciate the lore and like the backstory behind a lot of the different Transformers, and you didn't really get too much of that with the Bayverse films. Ooh, okay. Slow tap is manual tapping the buttons slower than 10 Hz. Okay. So that's another strategy. Let me add this here too. Which movie was this one again? No! Then you do not want to see that. You do not want to see a Transformer pissing. That can't be. It can't be a pleasant sight to see. Classic DS is holding down the buttons to move the pieces side to side. Understood, understood. Oh god, I clicked the wrong thing. I'm gonna try to move this. Is this the right folder? Here we go. Do not want to see that with the Transformers. That is not the one thing I want to see in my movie. I want to see lore. I want to see rich history. I want to see like the very origination of Cybertron. God, a Bayverse film in Cybertron would have been insane. But I guess we did loosely see that with some of the other ones. I think those markings are fine. Let me try to detail. Let me get the pencil out of here, because this is supposed to be a bit more symmetrical. Modern DS incorporates a classic DS, slow tap and quick taps, a simple tap at the end of DS movement to move the pieces slightly further. Okay. I think it was the Bumblebee movie. I'm not too sure because I didn't watch it for a hot minute. Might need to rewatch soon though. Was the Bumblebee movie good? I haven't seen any of the newer ones. I wanted to watch more of the Transformers 1. I've seen like a lot of clips, but I just never had the opportunity to watch that. But was the Bumblebee movie good at all? Has anyone seen those? I remember there was what was it? Not Age of Extinction. There was like the one with Optimus Primal, like all the animal Transformers. I don't remember what term they were called. Yeah, I don't remember specifically what their name was, but it had like the Optimus Primal, which was like the gorilla. They had like I think like a cheetah or a leopard or something like that too. And that movie, I think, had some like mixed reception. But I know Optimus was super, super metal in that one. A hyper tap is using a single finger to tap the buttons faster than 10 Hz. Okay. Let me also work on this a bit more too. Let's add a bit of gradient to these horns, shall we? I think this works. Transformers 1 was peak. I love the D16 and Orion Pax Yaoi moments. I would say, I know that was a very common ship too in those movies. I very much liked the humor in it as well. I thought it looked, at least from the clips that I saw. Oh, Transformers and Transformers Earth Spark. I thought, what was it? Spacebuns was trying to see more of that too. If I'm not mistaken, Spacebuns was trying to see like the entire series for that as well. So hopefully that happens. Moja Tap is Hyper Tap with a Hyper Quick Tap. A Quick Tap punched in from the other hand. Okay. Another strategy. I can't, they're so, it's crazy how creative the Tetris community gets with their various forms of tapping. Yeah, the fact that there's 8 separate ones is insane. I mean, I'm sure there's a lot of tech like that too in other different competitive games or other games that people have taken a bit more competitively, which is really cool. I guess it's the same thing. You can kind of apply that to different competitive games where other people have different mouse grips too, because some of them are more comfortable in a certain posture, in a certain way. I guess it does kind of like similarly relate to that, hopefully, in a weird way. Transformers 1 was really good too. It's a shame because I don't think they're gonna make another Transformers 1 like movie, if I'm not mistaken. Because I remember them talking about that, where like a bunch of people really liked how it was portrayed, or how like the origin story for Optimus and Megatron was shown. But the fact that they aren't gonna do another one because they probably didn't sell as well is so unfortunate. Because, like, that's the type of stuff that the actual fandom or the actual audience does want to see. Obviously, they probably just want to see, like, more media in general. Like, if I was a fan of, I don't know, Crash Bandicoots, well, I am a fan of Crash Bandicoots, and they made a movie, and the movie was, like, kind of subpar, I would still want to see more of the movies. Just because I am a huge fan of that series ever since I was much younger as well, too. I haven't watched Tessie yet. It is peak. I have it on my watch list, but I've been busy watching other things. Fair. I need more movies like TFO. Need more movies without humans in the Transformers. Same. It just sucks that they may or may not do more of those. I don't know too much because I briefly read up on that in the past, where they were like, oh yeah, like we're gonna get Transformers, we're gonna get this Transformers 1 movie, and people really liked it, but according to the company, they said that they were gonna like not really push funding on stuff like that too, even though it did really well. Rolling is using a hand on the back of controller to roll the controller into a hand pressing the buttons. Finally, knuckling is rolling using the knuckles instead of the fingertips. Okay. And would you say is knuckling like one of the faster tapping methods, Theo? Is there a specific reason why you're trying to adopt that specific method? Let me add this here. I love Megatron's backstory, and he turns good again. So Megatron is the GOAT. I'll say Megatron is really cool too. I am a fan of how they did portray the story for a lot of the characters in the movies, and in some shows they did a much better job portraying it too. Like I remember Prime, a lot of people beloved that series as well. So yeah, just seeing stuff more Transformers media is always cool. Because I did grow up with it. I haven't seen too much recently, but I'm always a fan of more stuff like that. I drew a taco shell. Let's go! Congrats on drawing the taco shell, Meep. And we shall do the posture check as well. Let me stand up. I don't hate how this dear Wild God is shaping up, guys, but it's definitely not going to stay like this for too long. Once we have like an actual video on the Wild Gods and the ooze culture as a whole. Let me stretch out as much as I can. Knuckling is the fastest method, but perhaps the most difficult. Ooh. But then must be the most worthwhile then. If it is the fastest. Why is it so difficult in particular though, Theo? Sorry, I'm trying to adjust my mic, guys. Give me just 1 second. There we go. Here we go. Megatron have his figurine and Shockwave and Nita's husband Soundwave. Is it I think, is it Shockwave, like one of the most horrific Decepticons or just Transformers in general, Starscream? If I'm not mistaken, like, isn't he like the one that conducts a lot of horrific experiments? I have a theory that Shockwave and Soundwave are actually married, that's why both of their names end with a wave. I mean, I don't know if that's the case, but who knows? Maybe it is. I don't know if that's a popular theory. It could be. Who knows? I have no idea. The precision is rather difficult, I see. The precision is rather challenging. And one of the smaller knucklers, threes, told me that knuckling is almost too fast. Is it almost too fast? But why is that the case? Is there such a thing as being too fast in Tetris, Theo? I thought that was like the whole shtick, is where like more people are trying to learn faster and faster ways to tap in order to get like a higher score. But is that actually too fast of a way? I didn't know that could even be possible. I didn't even know there was such a thing. There's a speed limit in Tetris? 30 HZ, I see. So Tetris has a speed limit. Okay. I learned something new. I'm learning a lot of new things right now. Soundwave is okay. Soundwave is definitely. Do I have any fast? I don't even know. I actually don't even want to think about it. The fascinations with the different transformers. You're a fan of a transformer? That's good. That's a-okay. Let me see what else we have here. How am I gonna shape the head of the deer as well? I kind of kept it fairly vague, but I'm gonna say that's probably for the best. We don't talk about Shockwave like that. Looks at the body count he has. He just likes experimenting, trust me. Yeah, totally. I'm totally gonna believe that from Starscream of all people. Totally. I did not know there was a speed limit in Tetris. You and I both, Meep. You and I both did not know there was a speed limit, but Theo has been telling us a lot of interesting Tetris competitive and non-competitive facts too. The NTSC version, the standard one, runs at 60 FPS, so an input every other frame is the maximum speed. If you pass the speed limits, you get arrested IRL. If you do, they'll just he's like, hey, I caught you being a little too fast with the Tetris game. Slow down now. I didn't even know that though. So it runs at 60 FPS, and then there is a maximum. Okay, so I guess there is a cap. I guess for hardware or software limitations to the game itself. But that is interesting. Why is there a speed limit in Tetris? I guess it is it's I guess to how the game is ran or how it was created. Beep, because it does run at 60 FPS, so there is a cap for that. Okay, let me make this part a little bit darker. He's got a body count. Oh, okay. Alright. Okay. That's insane. I almost got myself again. I almost got myself again at the hands of Lotus. I did deserve that. You definitely did. If you roll too fast, then two inputs can blend into one and be treated as such. Okay. So then where are the other forms of innovation? Like, how do other players within Tetris find ways to achieve higher and higher scores, if not through, like, hitting the cap or the speed limit within Tetris, Theo? Are there, like, other strategies that Tetris players do in order to get higher scores outside of that? Dallas, what hands? I have pedals. You are not hiding from this. You are not hiding from the facade of being a Lotus. Oh no. You have been caught red-handed still, or red pedal, whatever you prefer. Whatever it is in particular. You have been caught right there in the hands of Starscream. What's hiding? You know what you've done. You know damn well what has happened. Slowly looks towards the many ship pairings he has. So many. All the ships. Red-handed, I'm not red. I don't have hands. You have been caught at this moment. Oh no. If you roll two... Oh, yeah, I did see that as well. Let me get this news also ideated. I think that's okay. That's gonna be a little bit better. I'm almost done with my line arts. Let's go. I think I'm almost done with this too. I'm trying to at least give it some form of general details. It just feels it's a little lacking, but it is supposed to be just a little bit more broad. But I'm happy to hear that you are finishing that up as well too, Meep. That's always good progress to hear. I know a lot of us have been working on some different art aspects or little like OCs and whatnot, so it's cool to hear. It's cool to see. Okay, well, I add like a little marking to this too. The fastest level speed in the game is every level past 29. A top roller can play very easily on this level. Okay. So is it at fastest level speed in the game is every level past 29. So that's when it's too fast? Okay. Let me add some markings over here too. Yeah, I'll leave it like that for now. Just keeping it fairly broad. We could add some small details here under it too to kind of show some lighting. But I think this should be a fairly okay rendering point for a little ooze entity. I believe there's like no difference in difference between 29 and level 145. Okay. So I am just curious how they do get to a higher score. Like, what is like the limiting factor to the higher scores then? Like, if somebody does get to like 8 million versus somebody getting to like 10 million or something like that, if there is no other like increasing factors, or there's no other ways to kind of like improve tapping, or like maybe other strategies that people have figured out outside of that. I am a little bit curious in that regard. Okay. I think that's fine. Let me also render this to kind of show a little bit more lighting, and then we should be good to go. Ooh, that's too bright. There we go. That's a little bit better. Boom! Not ooze / ooze wild god depiction is done. We now can work on the little turtle guy, and we should be able to sketch out the other scenes afterwards. I'm not sure if I will be able to finish the little turtle guy too, but that will take a little bit of time. Let's see how much progress we can make for them as well. Because I'm not fully happy with how they're depicted right here. I'm pretty happy with how the slimes look for the original forms of the Pantheon, but I think right here, this little ooze guy will take some more time. But I'm fairly happy with this. Let me see if we can get the little turtle going. They're gonna be behind the other guy, so I'm just gonna try to have them under this layer. Make them a bit more blue. Also, I added 3 more SANIs. That's horrible. It's horrible. Yes, I have a SANI chart, but what is it for? Horrible things, probably. Absolutely horrific things. Let me get this line very small. Nice. Okay. Where's Strider? Right there. Where's Strider? Under blank? I can't say it. Welcome, Strider. We're trying to finish up some of these depictions of the early Wild Gods and the early depictions of the Slimeverse Pantheon. So we're trying to get this going. This probably won't be finished right now, but it will be done at least by tomorrow for sure. Also, we need a script to write, so I'm going to try to focus more on the script too after stream. Hopefully, all of that will be ideated. If not, by the end of today, hopefully by the end of tomorrow. That's generally what we're trying to go for. But that's our plan. I just got to finish the taco. Get that taco finished. Technically, it's just survival and controlling nerves. And also turning up your CRT brightness. Turning up your brightness. Oh yeah, because you did tell me that at a certain point that it gets a lot darker when you reach a certain level, if I'm not mistaken, Theo. So it is just survival and controlling nerves. I see. Let me get this little turtle guy also drawn out. Can't wait for Velas to see the funny stuff I put in Slimeverse references. I can't wait. I hope it doesn't have to deal with me in particular. I really hope so. I hope it has to deal with a lot of the other incredible Slimeverse individuals that you have taken out the time to draw. Oh, I woke up and first thing I did is opening the stream. I respect it. I respect the dedication, Strider. Is there, were you off? Actually, what is today? Do you guys not have school on these days? Is today Monday? Are you off usually on Monday? Some of the glitched color levels are very dark, such as dusk, charcoal, and green. Yes, there's a lot of E's there. I have to make that pronounced. I must have made those greens pronounced. Okay, let me draw this little turtle guy. Yeah, we'll probably stop around 11:45-ish. I'm gonna try to end the stream, well, not end the stream, but end our drawing shenanigans 20-ish minutes in advance, because it feels like 10 minutes isn't usually enough, guys. But some days it is. Like yesterday, I kind of ended our little art yapathon a little bit earlier than normal, and we were just basically just there for like 6-ish minutes early, so I was like, oh wow, I don't know what the hell to do now. So I was like, damn, I should probably go back to drawing. So for now, we will have art showcase 20-ish minutes in advance, just because it feels like 10 minutes isn't too much. So hopefully in what, 11, is it 11:50? Do we stop 11:40-ish? We'll showcase some wonderful artworks. If I would put you in fan art or memes on Slimeverse reference unless you were with my character. I think, have I not been in Slimeverse references a couple times because of you, Lotus? I may have. Green is very infamous, as it just so happens that level 235 lies on that palette. I see. I keep saying green because there's a lot of E. Is there a specific reason why there's that many E's for that set of levels, Theo? For green? I keep saying it. I don't even know. But I mean, that's cool. I like that all the like level milestones have like their own specific naming to them. It's kind of cool. Makes it feel a bit more legendary as well. Like, oh, you've reached dusk. You've reached charcoal. I haven't put you in Slimeverse services, but I think others have. Got you. I just had to say, I didn't know specifically what it could have been, but I am excited to see what it will be shared there as well. Let me get this also drawn out in a timely manner. I think I'll be able to finish the line work for this, but I don't think I'll be able to color too much. Okay. More of these little feet for our turtle wild god. I didn't even know if there was a turtle wild god in the beginning, but there is now. There is now. There's so many different types of animals for the beginning of the Slimeverse's conception for Uzeus, and a lot of them very much just shaped, I guess, their own kin and created a lot of different practices that the oozes do abide by, which is a pretty interesting, you know. We have different groups of oozes that do have to enact different forms of worship for depending which ancestors they did have. I'm back, fell asleep. Welcome back, Fluffy. Welcome back. We got all this done. This is the progress so far. We managed to draw some of the slimes right here, and we also managed to draw a very early iteration of one of the wild gods. We're drawing the turtle right now, and once this turtle gets lined up and maybe colored a little bit, we will be doing the art showcase. But it is always nice to see you too. Welcome back from taking a nap. It looks great. Thank you. I'm very happy to hear that too, Fluffy. I'm very happy to hear that. I am trying my best to get this done now. I know some people were a fan of some of these little slime depictions. Maybe in the future we do a little keychain design, or maybe we do, I don't know about plushies. I want to eventually get to plushies in the future. I don't know when we will have that, but it will happen. It will be inevitable. We will have the marketable SANI plush that I despise. Always bring it up, but we need to say it every now and then. But I will have this going right here too. And we will have some fun little keychains that we could also show, some stickers if you guys want like a certain sticker of like a different divine entity, or maybe we'll have like a little sticker of a certain character that you guys are a fan of. Maybe Romana poster. Actually, a Romana, for posters, I have done them in the past, but it is a struggle getting those printed out. I think I have an in-print link now, so maybe if you want like a very luxurious depiction of Romana, we could design that in the future. I know I still need to do that one goal where it was a Romana art piece, I believe. So maybe we turn that into a print later down the line, and that could be like our goal. So that could be just future things for us to look forward to too. One of them looked like Ruby. Wasn't it like a solid gem? How is it a slime? Because that's just in our universe. That's what we do. The red slimes are more crystal-like, and they have more tendencies. They can have some slime tendencies as they evolve. You can kind of see with Callahan, they can move a lot more around too, and they have kind of like a slime-esque hair to their motif. And that's just how we do it. Yes, some slimes are more goopy, some slimes are way more rigid and way more solid, and that's just how we designed them. So that is very much a thing. We even have a gemstone deity too, courtesy of the wonderful, amazing Lux too. But they do look like a crystal, that is true. And their slime core is very crystal-like. Here we go. You can even see this little turtle has more of a crystalline back as well. How big are the wild gods on a scale from normal turtle to city on the back of the shell turtle? The wild gods, that they are big. They are pretty large. I'm not sure if they're like a whole world on the turtle size large then. That is a really good question. Let's say this is like maybe an ooze, a little ooze stick figure, right? They are usually around 7-ish feet tall. So if they're next to a wild god, they would probably be, let me put this a little bit lower. They would be around maybe this much of a size. So let's say this is, I don't know, the turtle. This would probably be like their general form. So yeah, they are pretty large. They can get pretty large, and some wild gods can be even larger than that. It generally does depend on which animal it is. Like there is a serpent-like dragon-esque wild god that is enormous in their form. So yeah, they do get pretty big. They get very, very large. I finished the outline. Congrats for that. Take it easy, Theo. It lasts for 810 lines. Holy crap. Morning Storm, morning. Good to see you too. Hello. We are trying to get these little depictions of the earliest versions of our slimes drawn out for the history of PLEAAASE. We drew one of the wild gods. We're trying to line up a little turtle right here for the time being, and we are getting pretty close to the art showcase, so I will be doing that too. But it is nice to see you, Storm. Are you at the usual cafe, relaxing, lounging? In terms of gaming, I know some of you did want to see Dispatch. I was reminded of that when Storm tuned in. Tomorrow, we're not playing Dispatch. But since it is Tuesday, we are going to be playing more Resident Evil 6 with Hades. So if you guys were a fan of that, you want to see some gaming stuff, we will be taking a break from our usual drawing endeavors and playing a bit more of that too. Oh, Lux is lurking? All good, Lux, all good. They were about double the size of a turtle pope. Good to know. Yes. Oh, if you're mentioning the character in the Elden Ring, yeah, they are very much a lot larger than that. Oh yeah, I'm chilling. That's good to hear, Storm. I'm happy to hear that you're chilling. I am just trying to finish up some of these line works, and then I will be going straight into the art showcase. So it is always good to see some returning faces, and I would love to know if you guys are up to anything fun. If you guys want to share, are you working on maybe some future artworks right now, Storm? Are you going to be doing any like big plans like in the next coming days? Maybe some comic stuff? I'm always curious to know. Almost done with the Ding Dong Ditch. Is Mike nearby? I am curious to see. Mike hasn't talked in a minute, but I know they were talking with Hollow about some little Slimeverse endeavors as well too. So maybe Mike's lurking in our stream. You could always maybe send them a message too, but it is very, very late in Australia as well too, so they could also be asleep. Let me get this going. Here we go. Today is class day. I see. Oh, so have you had to work on like a homework assignment these last couple days, Storm? It's class day. So is it a particular class that you're a fan of? That's fair. I should also be asleep. It is, I would say, if you and some other people that I do know that work different shifts, that work much more nighttime shifts, it is probably fairly late for some of you guys right now too. On that note, I can probably wrap things up in terms of getting to the art showcase, because we have done quite a bit of progress. We did manage to also ideate a lot of the thumbnails prior to stream. Hopefully for not tomorrow's stream, but maybe the day after, we'll have some of these also sketched up or better lined up for our video. So stay tuned for that. Maybe we'll have some small details to share in regards to the Slimeverse Pantheon. So that's another thing we can also share. But yeah, guys, we got quite a bit of progress made. I'm pretty happy about it. I think we did showcase quite a bit for our stream today. So let us move on to our art showcase. I like the classes. I just got less drawing time. That's understandable. What class is it in particular, if you don't mind me asking, Storm? Is it like a specific art course or a specific art class that's like maybe art history or like more traditional stuff, like actual like traditional painting, or what is the course that you guys have today? My little bro tried to rage bait me. I think didn't work. I think didn't work though, but I appreciate the effort. How were they rage baiting you, Space Buds? What happened? Oh no. let me also get to our little showcase. Sorry about that, guys. I always tend to go on side tangents. Let us start with arts. Let us see what we got cooking here. Okay. Ooh, so we're starting off pretty hot with Strider, showcasing some amazing pixel art that they did work on. I was tired and just woke up and I had no time. I was saying, doing this with no time is still very impressive. It's a really cool little skull you got going on there, Strider. And like I said before, Strider has had like a brief period of time where they haven't been drawing and getting back into it, just making stuff like this that is extremely impressive. It's extremely impressive. A design class, public arts class, and a drawing class. It's an intro to drawing class, so I'm practically smurfing. I remember you talking about that one too before, because I think you said there was like some other classmate there that was whenever it came to critiques, they would like basically just not give a real critique to some people, and then other people they would very much try to like glaze the hell out of them. If I remember correctly. That's cool though. Design, not that specifically, but just cool that you have design class and public art class as well. But that's awesome. I hope your classes go well today. Aside from, I hope you don't have to deal with any shenanigans from some troublemaking students. Oh, we also have the Starscream, the artwork right here for their OC, their Cloudman, and I believe the Crypto Bro. We have Evan Finch. I don't really like winter. It gets too cold sometimes. And we have the whole design right here too. So we don't have the Crypto Bro just yet, if I'm not mistaken, Starscream, or is the Crypto Bro also the Cloud Head? But they look very cool. I do like how you designed them. It does feel very, I guess the outfit's really nice. I like how casual they look. I like that they're nervously sweating to the side. He's totally the kind of guy to date a Crypto Bro, for real. I can see it. I can totally see it too, Zen. But yeah, thank you for sharing that too, Starscream. I don't know if they are still here, but a big W from them as well. I do like their design, I like their outfit. Oh, okay, now I see the Crypto Bro. Okay, I like the rug. My bad. Kind of reminds me of the phone guys from Day Shift at Freddy's. Dude, the phone guy from Day Shift at Freddy's? I don't know who that is a reference to. I have played a little bit of Five Nights at Freddy's, but I guess I don't remember. I do give valid feedback though. Ain't no copped out drawing gonna get away with it. Let's go. Ain't no copped out drawing getting away with it. And I'm sure they greatly appreciate the feedback too, Storm, because the artwork that you share, the artwork that you've done is insane. It's so well done too. So like having like advice and feedback from someone of your caliber, your art expertise, I'm sure they would be very much honored. I know I would as well. Here is his stupid boyfriend. I like making him more. I got all the images from Pinterest. Send him now for free 3-day trial at a bunch of static. The pigeon has seen my art. The pigeon? There's a pigeon that saw it? So this is Aiden Mercer? This is the Crypto Bro boyfriend that the Cloud guy has. Very nice as well. I mean, they do have a pretty flashy suits. There's not too much that I can really say about that. I guess I like the little scribble design, more of like an angelic appearance, or like a weird divine-esque appearance behind them. So, I mean, that's pretty cool. Day Shift is a fan game. Oh, is it a fan game? For FNAF in particular, Space Buns? Storm is... Oh, I see. So you're referencing Storm. Okay. Let us go to Slimeverse references. Let's see what we got cooking here. Okay, courtesy of Lotus, we have a wonderful drawing right here. I'm hearing my Twitch is glitching, just like the company he works for. That is horribly timed then. Imagine as soon as we got to this showcase and started freaking out. I'm sorry, Starscream. I'm sorry. He's totally the kind of guy to date a Cloud. For real. Oh, God. Taka will remember that. Go away, Lotus. Sparkling for me for some reason. Go away, Lotus. They're just super angry. Nah, they don't know I can do that. I don't tell my class about my art things, so they all think I just watch too many YouTube tutorials. So you haven't, none of them know about your like social media presence and all the wonderful, like, incredible artwork that you do. So nobody there knows that? That's crazy. I guess it's fair because it is meant to be more intro, but that's so like You are Loki Smurfy and not telling anyone, just keeping like if, I guess if it was a competitive game, you were just like hiding your rank from everyone. Only selective amount know. Oh, no. Okay. So only a few of them know about your actual art capabilities. That's interesting. Does your professor know about it? But yeah, this is also, I will say, for briefly, Lotus did absolutely do an incredible job here. Orange slime with the beer is Bill. I don't think I know about a Bill before, so hello to Bill. Hello, another Slimeverse character. Evan owns at least 10 suits, trust me. Nice. At least 10 suits. What's this over here, too? Lotus braiding Sherry's hair. Very pretty. Let's go. That's a nice little wholesome moment that we have between Lotus and one of Lotus's other characters. Nice. It's little storytelling moments like this that I'm always a big fan of. And I'm sure, Lotus, I hope you've enjoyed taking the time out to draw these too. Great colors as always. Seeing Sherry getting their hair done. I mean, I don't really have too much else to say other than it's absolutely fantastic. My previous professor follows my Insta. Oh, do they? Do they actually? So they see, they very much know all the like works, all like the high level of work that you are capable of, right, Storm? So that nobody else does. And it's kind of funny though. I would like to see like a bunch of other very talented artists here kind of do the same thing and just go into an introductory course, hide the actual artwork that they are capable of or the level of draftsmanship they can do, and just be like, oh yeah, this is I just watch a video, or I just have done a few tutorials here and there. Fully enough, Storm, I know there was a couple artists that got in trouble for that. Not in school, but I think it was just online and social media. Because they were trying to pretend that they knew nothing of art, and they were like learning, and then they just immediately got better. I know a couple people for that, but I don't think you were doing it with like malicious intent at all. I just know like that was a different thing from a separate time ago. Lotus makes such cute art. I'm gonna say Lotus does absolutely do an incredible job with this artwork. If Lotus did something bad and pretend to be cute so the mother Mimi wouldn't smite them, but Lotus Slime still gets the lecture. Oh no. They're right there and be like, oh yes, I'm an innocent slime, nothing bad at all. Knowing damn well Lotus is capable of a bunch of crazy things. Acting all innocent like when in reality they have not. They have not. Got smited. No, the Family Guy Peter Griffin pose. Wait, so who's that? Is that one of Lotus's siblings, or is that just Lotus in a different depiction? If you're in the message, you will find out who Bill is. Who's Bill? Is Bill? He's a person I know IRL. A great guy. Glad he's out to the hospital. Gave me a fist bump earlier. That's good. Shout out to Bill for getting out to the hospital too. But this is a very nice Peter Griffin pose too. Thank you for sharing this, Lotus. This is wonderful to see. Oh god. What is next? We have fan art, we have Not My Art, and I think that should be it. So let's go to Not My Art as well. I like this pic. Okay, we have another. What is this? This is just it's not Frankie. I forgot who their name was in One Piece. It's not Frankie. What's their name? Guys, One Piece fans, help me. Who's their name? It's not Frankie. It's the other guy in One Piece that they get. I don't remember. Then gaming, Brooke. Okay, it's Brooke. I forgot. That was later on. I heard the name Bill and immediately thought of Bill Cipher from Gravity Falls. That's understandable too. Just mistaking it. Idiots. I don't know. I don't remember One Piece characters like this. I never liked Brooke, to be completely fair. But thank you for sharing Brooke with what, like a low taper fade? Is that what it is? A low taper fade individual? Even Moxie pointed it out. Oh no. Oh no. Same, and then the show is really good for Bill Cipher. Okay. Let's check out fan arts as well. We have, oh god, I forgot that Space Buds did this! I forgot Space Buds drew this! God damn it! Space Buds, you always be Space Buds, don't you? Why? You drew me as a Smurf! And I just innocently tee-heeing! Oh, for sure, that's great, Space Buds! I'm very happy that you drew me as a Smurf! I'm totally you took out the time to draw this! No! Oh, god damn it. I mean, it looks nice. It looks nice. I can't even be upset at it. It's just, first of all, my proportions I like that too because I'm not a little punchy like this too. I don't have very round proportions right there. My arms should be a little bit more rounded out too, but I mean, kind of nailed that as well. My feet, I mean, I guess it's a bit ambiguous because sometimes my feet are looking more like normal feet and sometimes they're more like stubs. So that's okay, but I'm not that punchy. I am not that punchy at all. I will not stand for such slander. But I mean, thank you, Lotus. Thank you so for taking out the time to draw SMurfValis. I gotta add that into the art showcase now, or into the fan art showcase. Thank you, Lotus. Thank you so much. God damn it. And Hollow's up me too. God, I wasn't ready for this. I wasn't. Can we give Mr. Valis a low taper fade? Oh, funny you say that, Starscream. That is so funny that you say that because if I scroll just a little bit high in the meme section, wait, give me one. Actually, I gotta scroll pretty far up. Actually, there's a lot of good memes that get showed here. Wait, give me 1 second. It'll get here. If you scroll up just a while up, you will see. Where is it? Moxie's low taper meme. You will see Moxie giving me a low taper fade. So funnily enough, Starscream, somebody already beat you to the punch. So we can check that off the list. Low taper Valis is gone. It's been done. So don't worry about that too. Those are engagement formulas. I only do it because I want to be anonymous. I also want to stay on common ground with others. Then the feedback or get. Oh yeah, no. I was not comparing you to them at all, Storm. I was just saying. I was like, I remember there was some really dumb individuals in social media in the past that would just basically just pretend to do that for clicks. But obviously, I wasn't saying that you were doing that either. But yeah, it's really stupid. Well, time to draw Mr. Valis as a... You guys are... you guys are going way too far. You've gone way too far now, Labubu Valis. Oh my goodness. Gaming? I don't see anything in gaming. I would say... yeah, I don't see anything else to showcase over there too. But I guess we do got a bit of time, so maybe I could... Oh, is it this? Look what I got. You got an uber super rare cat. I've never seen that meme drawing. That is hilarious. You've never seen low taper Valis? Moxie drew that a while ago, Vector. But I guess you may have not been here for that too, because that could have been before the Spookathon or during the Spookathon. I don't remember specifically what it was. Great idea. Don't give Space Buns ideas, Starscream, because they are very fast at drawing, and I don't want to see Labubu Valis. That is a cursed thing that should remain in the void. I'll rip the beautiful hair. Rip the beautiful hair, BK. Oh god. Look what has been witnessed. Oh no. No, in all caps. No, Labubus. No. I'm gonna say even BK's against that. Even BK's like, please, get the Labubus out of here right now. We have also, what is this, like a horse? There's a dog? We have a little dog here? It's not a horse. Why am I saying a horse, Valis? I don't know my animals. I don't. Check the music. We are not checking music. We are done for now as well. Because I have noticed that art showcase has become more than just art. So I need to keep it to specifically artworks. But that should be it for now, guys. We did end up doing it a little bit. We ended a little early too. 2 minutes to be exact, which is a little strange. Space Buds, make Mr. Don't tell Space Buds what to do! Don't tell Space Buds what to do! At all, Starscream. Space Buds is their own sentient being that has their own things to do. They're very busy. They're working on the Dragon So On universe as well. Have you seen Nop? Have you seen all the other wonderful individuals in that space? You should look into that. No, I hate that generative. Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you. That's the line art? Oh, wait, did you post the line art? Oh, do you want me to share this? Oh, wait, I can't share it. But I will give my feedback. I will say, Beep, it looks incredible. I do like... Actually, wait a second. Is this who I think it is? Is this a character from Dispatch? Beep? Oh, wait. I just realized that. As somebody that hasn't played Dispatch before, I just realized who this character is. Indeed. Bald? I'm not bald. Make Mr. Valis bald. Mr. Valis has a full head of hair that just got a low taper fade. I just showed you. It's canon. It's canon that Moxie gave Valis a low taper fade at some point. I'm not even bald. Oh, and also, you guys got beats a bunch because Lotus drew Bald Valis a long time ago. Lotus already did that. Consider it done. Why? Why are you giving space buds? You're a busy individual. You have your own things that you need to work on too. Come on. You have other things that are way more important than drawing my little slime self in a bald manner. So please just focus on the other things. Don't let these chaotic individuals fool you or sway you in any other way. No, I'm not. You are very busy. No. I just think these need to go out. Send them out. Send them all out. BKs and send out the box. Just throw them in waves. Oh, I finished my thing now to Parish. Oh, did you submit that in art particularly, Lux? I can showcase that real quickly. Or is that for the specific individual that you were talking about prior? A little bit of a hit and run artwork. Valis hair is fake. It is not fake. Next time, we should all draw Valis in a cool... Okay, we're done. I'm done. Thank you. Consider it done. Guys, thank you so much for everything that you've shared today. Thank you for all the wonderful artworks. Storm, thank you so much for hopefully tuning on in too. I appreciate you for taking on the time and just, sharing more of your upcoming plans as well. And for me, and for all of you guys, thank you as well if you guys have been collaborating and whatnot. Wait, what does Storm say? Man, but my class have some annoying outfit. Yeah, I'm sorry for that. I'm sorry for that, Storm, but I hope they aren't too annoying, especially today at all. Storm just laughing. I sent it straight to the recipient, but I can't share it with you off stream in a few. Okay, I got you, Lux. If you do want to share it to me, I would greatly appreciate it. Coward running away from us! Okay, I'm not running away. I am merely retreating from all these crazy statements that are being thrown left and right. So, guys, thank you, Zed. Thank you also, Zed and BK, for throwing out the box, because some of these people definitely deserved it. Tomorrow, Hades, Resident Evil 6. That's what we're doing. It's supposed to be restricted. It's gonna be restricted because it's Resident Evil 6. It's a big grown-up game where you kill zombies and a lot of blood happens. So we may or may not talk about the one thing that was mentioned earlier, the hear me outs and whatnot. But we'll talk about that later. Hades stream tomorrow. After that, we will go back to script writing and getting that done. And that's basically the roadmap for the last couple days. But anyways, guys, stay oozy, gooey, slimy, sticky, jelly, goopy, gooey, whatever you prefer. Have a wonderful rest of your day, evening, night, and I greatly appreciate you all. Again, in all seriousness, thank you so much for just stopping by and tuning into our little art endeavors as always. Till next time, guys, farewell! And these are not marketable plushies, okay? No matter what you guys say, these are not marketable plushies. They are not going to be merchandise at all, and I will have a wonderful day, and take it easy, guys. Farewell! Goodbye!